And here we go. Welcome everybody to the Three Check Chess World Championship 2022 here on lichess. Tournament defender variants only. Mystery Master himself taking on Challenger FIDE Master LuukDeGrote. I'm joined today here by two guest hosts, our buddies Dejori and Ukrainian Bishops.
Yeah, what's
Oh,
up, guys? Welcome. This is about to be a really fun match. And yeah, we got 20 games potential on the docket today. It's first to 10 and a half, right?
Yes, sir.
first to 10 and a half.
Yeah.
Whoa! What's going on
Oh, what
already?
is happening? Yeah, I'm scrolling back to his opening. He's playing G5. Oh, wow, this is fun.
So tricky stuff.
Interesting. So he didn't take the check. Okay.
They're blasting this
Yeah,
up.
okay. Yo, I haven't seen VariantsOnly play this G5 idea. This is actually
Me
something
neither.
this is something I've been looking at. I was looking at like a month or two ago. I was playing it a few times here or there in this tourney too, actually. It's a fun system. It can catch white off guard if they don't know how to play it.
I,
But yeah,
I
I think
recently lost to you in that line, I remember. So it's definitely
oh yeah.
something one one can try as black to go for G5.
Yeah, as I looked through the database and covered all the games from last year right before the stream today, and covered some games that these guys have already played, it's remarkable how many games that you guys have in the database in all of these lines that I was looking at. There were games left and right of you guys either playing somebody else or you guys playing each other. Like us three combined, we all have many games played together, a lot of three
hmm
check games combined, a lot of theoretical knowledge here today with us.
Yeah, totally. Oh, okay, guys. So the three check world championship is it's showing up on the homepage. So we're definitely gonna attract more people soon
Let's go.
as
Welcome
they
to
start
everyone in
noticing that.
chat. Mad Nutella, how we doing? Yeah, we're gonna get rolling here. Like I said, last year
Yeah,
we hit
guys.
almost 150 viewers.
Yeah, guys, this has been the culmination of what, like 3 months in the making, just like going through the whole tournament process, the sign-ups, just like scheduling all the matches, like going through the double elimination bracket. So this has been a long time in the making. So definitely gonna have fun covering this matchup today.
Yeah, starts in August. Usually our registration, if you guys are interested in playing next year, usually registration is around August. So yeah, the whole tournament takes it took quite some time to come into fruition, but we're here now. Grand finals, two great players. We're gonna witness history today.
Yes, sir. I really like Black's position. The king safety. He's got two bishops. White's White's rook probably needs to get to b3 here eventually to cause some issues, but Black really escaped this opening. I think he's equalized somewhat. Yeah, I think maybe you can play. Oh, I was gonna mention f6, but
Thought
maybe
about
that's
that as well, in order
but
to
yeah,
try
maybe
to.
that's beneficial for White though, because then he just trades the pawns and then Knight jumps to just give him an outpost for the Knight.
And once now that the king's castled, it's probably no longer a viable idea.
Yeah.
Dreaded Presence
No, I mean,
says interesting rook movements going on, and he was asking if it's theory. I don't think this is any established theory.
yeah. Let's see. Going to the initial moves, I think. Yeah. So I usually play when they play d4. I usually play like h6. I do protect that pawn. I believe that's how I play this g5 stuff. So it's interesting that he gave up the pawn. I'm not familiar with this variation at all.
Ooh,
So
rook b8. Now we're gonna get b5 in.
yeah, this looks nice. Just b5, b4, break open the position. So White's trying to reroute the knight to c5 here. It's a good plan. I mean, I still don't. I'm not afraid of that. I still go for it. Yeah, I like this. Just opening up the file. Yeah, this is looking really good.
Yeah, this plan was pretty clear. The second that the rook moved over to b8, that this pawn would get
hmm
rolling. Ooh, now there's a little bit of tension here with this bishop hanging. This pawn can Ooh, this pawn can move.
Oh,
Take the bishop.
okay.
B takes C.
What if you take the bishop and then hide the king on h1? I guess he didn't go for it. Oh, I guess in that situation, rook takes b2 is always a looming threat, so
Yeah, there's going to be problems.
he does give up a check here. But I guess he's arguing the c file is going to open up, which is
And
beneficial for white.
it looks like white's never gonna get to play knight c5, which was the main idea, because there's gonna be trouble on the b file, most likely.
Yeah. So he does take the check. What about just knight c5 here? Or
Bishop takes b4, I guess.
yeah.
And some idea with rook b6 or trying to get the queen to a6 somehow once the b file is opened.
Getting up and over, yeah. Abusing this A file that would be opening up. Okay, lots of pressure on C7 here.
Yeah, the bishop needs to protect the dark square bishop needs to protect that point c7. Or he can block the file, okay. Yo, I think he's threatening to just sack a bunch of times on b5 or b4. Okay, he protects that against that. The knights are kind of doing a really good job of protecting each other and blockading some of the open b file. I wonder if you can just trade,
I think I would have gone for the other trade on d3, but let's see how black continues this.
Time situation.
Yeah, it's coming down to the wire. Yeah, the rook's doing a good job of protecting both the c6 and a6 and c6 points. So is the light square bishop.
Case.
This is very defensive. I mean,
second this bishop were to move, there'd be queen takes a7, right?
Wait. So black can try queen takes, maneuver the queen around, and then play queen takes b2 check, and then rook follow up. Yeah, just maneuver the queen around. Because black's king is very safe right now. Yeah, he has to give up the bishop. Okay. Yeah, just maneuver the queen out. Maybe to b2. Yo, b2, queen g2. Okay, queen e5. Oh, he missed it.
Oh, that's made him one.
Nice.
With the time situation, 4 seconds to 6 seconds. Oh, not so much time on the clock. Luke goes down.
Man, crazy.
And right off the bat, black is catching a win.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll revisit that line. Yo, he's playing knight h6.
Yes.
Hey.
This is what Miro played in, I think, the second game of last year's championship. Okay, f5 was not played, but yeah, I was kind of surprised with the opening choice. Miro would go on to lose this game with the knight h6 line. But this is slightly different.
Really?
You're getting in f5. And this is not always... It should be just much better for white, but, it's not always so easy. So maybe black will get away with something here.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this line. Usually I kick out the bishop as soon as possible. I don't play e5 on move 4. But I'm pretty sure this is very decent for white. Probably needs to play queen h5 somehow.
That's what I was looking at too. How do you move the knight to get the queen to h5 is the question.
Maybe play bishop f4 first.
Bishop f4, you might even run into g5.
Oh, he wants to move the queen. Yeah. Okay.
Queen d2 made sense. Dread was liking h4. Yeah, after h3 though, once you're so committed to h3, I don't love these moves. They feel slow.
Once again, it seems like black got away with a decent opening like the last game. As maybe now g5 becomes an idea, and the black queen might get to the king side as well.
You might have to plug the knight in on g5, go for trades, or play h4, okay.
h4, the idea, Dread's idea coming into fruition. Dread, who made it to winners finals this year, we've had fun covering his matches.
Oh yeah, totally, yeah. Oh, now he's vacating knight h4. What about just queen? Just queen g3, knight h4, and
Well,
then
queen h4,
knight h.
queen trade. Not what you love for white though.
Nah, I would probably keep the queen. I think. Yeah. So like knight h4 to knight g6 check, and then queen takes g6, queen h7 follow up or something.
Oh, okay. So he just goes right
Oh,
in.
he's just threatening mate.
Yeah.
Okay, he does go for the trade. Okay, I like black's position.
But going for the
Seems like
trade seems like it's giving black some decent chances.
Yep.
yeah, because
As
now you can play knight takes c3 and then loop back to e4.
and black's bishop on b7 becomes quite strong.
Right. Oh, this is a dilemma. You can't take en passant. You're just opening up the g file.
And black's probably gonna go knight f4 soon, and you can't take the knight for the same reason, the g-file opening. And then I could
Yeah,
see
no,
some
this is
trouble
looking
for white.
problematic.
Yeah.
The knight and the bishop work very well together in this position for black.
Yeah. If this
I
knight.
wonder if you can just play c4 and just trade something for that knight, get rid of it.
Or then I guess knight f4, and you don't get to trade
Yeah.
the knight. So yeah, so now you can't
Oh
take on
man.
f4 really.
Maybe just rook e3, bring the rook up.
Oh, I like that. Rook a d1. I was thinking you take the knight. Bishop takes f4, takes, and then you play. Oh no, then you don't even have f3. This is pinned, of course. Okay, okay. So there are no shenanigans there otherwise to defend. This cannot be picked off.
Wondering if knight h3 is a little bit too ambitious, or if black can get away with that. I'm not really sure. Okay, now it doesn't work anymore, of course.
Wait,
Looked like an idea.
Why are we trying knight takes h5 by black? Just take the pawn and then
go
advance the
for
pawns.
Yeah, that looks good as well.
White's kind of stuck.
Yep, he's going for this. Knight takes h5.
This looks really bad for white. g4, g3 check.
Well, now g4.
Yeah, I'm not.
I know.
I don't think I'm too worried about. I don't think I'm worried about bishop takes h6, right? I mean, I just play g3 check,
Exactly, yes.
and then yeah, he has to do that. Okay, f4. Now you're breaking up this g file.
Yeah, getting in the way of this now, huh?
Yeah, the time situation too. Yeah, and remember, guys, he has we have 2 second increment going, so can't necessarily time someone out completely. Just pure time win, but still a lot of pressure. Oh, now rook h5 becomes potentially lethal.
So why didn't he take this check though? That seems surprising. He didn't want to open this rook up on this file.
Yeah, I guess that's the reason.
Oh, what about rook takes bishop? Oh, he's trying to open up this this long diagonal for the dark square bishop potentially. The bishop b2. But wait, why not just rook takes bishop here? Rook takes bishop and then e5, block the diagonal. Am I missing something?
I think if you take the bishop, rook takes e2, and then rook takes d7, right? You're exposed on the diagonal. We're gonna have something like this. No, you just go for rook b2 or bishop b2 right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were no sinister discoveries. I don't think. I guess.
Yeah. Black's hesitating to take the pawn on g3 because it invites rook f2. But I think it's still winning because you just take f3 and white can't recapture with the pawn because rook g2 check. I guess he's deflecting it. Okay.
This is busted.
But now rook e2. Yeah, this is over. Yeah, there's too many. There's just checks. And then G3.
Oh,
Yep.
and black wins twice in a
Oh.
row to start. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, so match. Oh, he goes for G5 again. Hmm.
See if we
Yeah,
get another
I
bishop
believe.
takes G5. I was wondering, can't you really take the queen as white? Okay, now we see another line, so we will see something else. But
Yeah,
we'll
I
see
mean,
afterwards in the analysis, I guess.
right. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I usually play H6 in this variation. I just protect that pawn, and then develop around it. Yeah,
The engine
yeah, I usually play like
usually
this.
the engine usually suggests to play H3 as white in order to avoid G4, but it seems like Luke doesn't really care about getting G4 in.
Yeah, no, Luke definitely goes for these positions where he likes to just give up a check, and then has a better positional advantage, just better pieces. But I mean, I think black is pretty much equalizing this position.
G4.
The only
Now
the
knight has to
G5.
retreat, and then queen h4 is coming probably. Well, maybe not now because there's g3, but at some point queen h4 might be coming.
Yeah, the biggest point here is like black doesn't have his dark square bishop. I'm not a fan of that move. Yeah, I was gonna say I like keeping the pawn on h6 just to have that g5 square on lock, because black is missing the dark square bishop. I do not want that. I do not want that dark square bishop getting active. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of this g4 stuff right now, because I liked h6 g5. It like really blunted the dark square bishop.
Other issue is does black put their queen? Because if you go queen e7, you get hit with bishop a3, and queen h4 doesn't work either, I suppose, because of g3. So at some point you will have to castle queenside, and currently it's an issue that black has.
Yeah, usually I think g4 is a plan, like kicking the knight is a plan a bit later once black has developed his pieces somewhat, but I think somewhat premature here. He needs to figure out how to get his king to safety, because this is about to fall apart. And I mean, he can't just castle queenside, right? Not gonna work.
Now if bishop a3, you have queen g5. And then, yeah, I don't know about castling queenside. You're gonna get hit with rook
Yeah,
b1, I
I mean,
suppose.
he can just play rook b1 right now and then put the pressure on him.
So maybe it's just best for black to leave the king in the center. Just go knight g7 here, maybe, and leave it at that without castling.
Hmm.
Seems likely.
Yeah, I guess he could. Oh wow, he's giving up the b4. I mean g4 point. G4 pawn. Queen takes g4.
It's quite logical, unless he thinks about queen f4. But yeah, okay, no, queen g4 on board.
Yeah, I feel like bishop a3 might have been a misstep. Instead of bishop a3, I just like keeping the queen off of g5 and then just playing rook b1, asking if black really wants to castle queenside. But I mean, this is fine too.
Create some pressure in the center if your king's gonna hang out there.
And yeah, we got to remember that black only has to deliver 2 checks, so yeah, I think black kind of squirmed his way a bit out of this. Okay, what about rook a4 here? Yeah,
They're both gonna end up in the
because at
center.
this point, yeah, I think white might just castle queenside, honestly. Well, I guess not.
Yeah, then you're
Probably
asking.
not possible, but yeah, if you
I
go
wonder
queen
if
e3 or queen d2 first.
the bishop can reroute to g5 and then to f6, but via c1. So bishop c1, g5 to f6 or something like that. Really exert.
Looks like an idea, yeah.
Okay, now h4 is being played. Dread said he liked h4 for white earlier. I was thinking he meant black, but now we're eventually seeing it for black here.
Yeah, welcome everyone. We're covering the 3-check World Championship. This is going to be a 20 game match at the most. Basically, it's first to 10.5 points, so it's 1-1 right now. We're in the third game. Man, this is a very complex game, man.
Sharp stuff.
Huh.
Okay.
Oh, wow, okay. I'm not a fan of this from black. Because now e5 is or d5 is potentially annoying. Like the white knight or the black knight can't return to e7 easily. Yeah, this might fall apart really quickly. He needs to play bishop c6 or c6.
Bishop c6 and then castle queenside maybe should be okay for black.
There it is.
What about just d5 and then sack the bishop? Because then black can't castle queenside because the queen takes a7. Once you open up d5.
Oh, okay, that's interesting, yeah.
Ooh, king b2.
Now you're just letting black castle queenside. Okay, I guess his idea is put my king on a2 and then bring my rooks over. Or a1. Okay, so now the problem is, I think black is solidified. Like that black bishop is so powerful. It just solidified. All right, now time is becoming an issue. Yo, gotta be careful. Queen h7 to queen f2. A little threat. Queen f2.
He sees it. This knight is traveling
Again,
too.
black. Yeah, black only needs 2 checks. He needs to keep that in
Now
mind.
you can take the knight on f3 and the queen.
We're turning knight
no.
h5.
Knight h4 check. He's
Knight
going
h4.
for the exact thing that I'm pointing out on
Oh
screen.
my god.
Ah!
What is this?
Bishop queen takes bishop.
He's vacating.
Oh, he's vacating the defender. Yep, he's got it.
Oh my god.
He didn't even need to get the
game.
rook up and over. My god.
Wow.
Hello to everyone in chat. If you guys
I
are
don't-
just coming in, this is going to be the 3-check match of the century, folks, right here.
Wow, that was crazy, man. I thought he was sacking the bishop to vacate the rook, but he was deflecting the queen. Oh my god, that was crazy. Okay, so we do play a3, but he doesn't push b4. He just plays bishop b5.
Yeah, bishop b5 is like very uncommon to me. I think I've never seen it before by white in this position. Because yeah, usually go b4 and d4.
Yeah. This
and
is
the
weird.
bishop goes to d3 instead of b5. Because black now may have the option to castle, and there's no bishop on d3 that could eye down on h7, so maybe castling is fine for black now.
Yeah, and white doesn't even have h4 option because the rook is vacated. He's castled.
Okay, so he chops the knight right away. He doesn't want to see something like e5, knight e4, and then the next thing you know, white is just in the driver's seat in those lines. So you got to chop this knight here. Makes some sense.
Yeah, I kind of like black's position. Why not just f5 here?
Why not just e5 right here?
Or
yeah.
e5 too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that feels bad for white.
Yeah, I think
don't like that.
I think black has achieved some success here. Yeah, whenever you can get e5 in and blunt the light square bishop from watching over h7 or having that diagonal open, it's definitely a success.
All right,
there's d6 here, right?
Yeah, d6.
Prepping f5 potentially.
I was thinking
you can't even play
king h8 first.
Oh, true.
Yeah, because f5 on the spot, there's checks right away.
Yeah. So he does play h3. Okay.
Ooh, bishop h6.
Oh, he wants knight g5 follow up. Queen takes h7 checkmate. Oh. Does that work? Takes, queen takes, I guess.
There's rook g8 and g7 as a maneuver, I guess. Like takes, rook g8, knight g5, rook g7.
Yeah, that seems to work.
Not sure if it's the best continuation, but at least it's one way to protect against the mate. And okay, he goes for rook g8 right away.
Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah,
He
I
just
don't-
plays bishop takes, queen h6, and then knight g5, knight 8, knight f7. You can deliver 3 checks here. Well, unless he plays king takes.
Oof.
Wait, this is just winning, right? Bishop takes
Well-
g7, rook takes.
Queen h6 and then f6. Am I missing something? Oh yeah,
F6.
no.
Oh no, then
yeah.
you just play.
Yes.
Oh wait, actually, he can't play queen takes h7. Queen takes g7, check king takes. There's no. Oh man, this is confusing. F6 kind of works.
Yeah, so
That's the only move there.
yeah, Dreaded Presence had suggested f6 in the chat, which looked pretty good. Whoa, so he doesn't go in for this? He just goes back?
Yeah, he's scared there. I don't think he.
He doesn't believe.
Hmm.
I think that was
You do
completely
open up the g file for the black rook if you take on g7, so maybe
true.
he was afraid of that.
It's Bishop, active day at the
Dreaded
office.
Yeah, Dreaded saying in that line black could play knight f4. Oh. You definitely need to go back to this game. This is.
Oh yeah, Bishop takes g7,
Yeah.
Queen h6, Knight f4, double exclam. So Knight f4 was working in there, yeah. Cutting off coordination.
Wow.
Triple pawns.
Triple pawns. I don't think I've seen triple pawns in 3-check before. To be honest.
There's a 3-check first for
So with
everything.
the king on the h file.
Oh, it's hysterical.
Wow. Wait, what about just f4 at some point? I guess. Yeah, they're playing 3-check in a very weird way, man. I don't play 3-check like this. It's so bizarre. It's like slow maneuvering. Oh wow, that's a good move. Rook f4. Just
Okay.
watching over the h file, just blunting it. f4 ideas.
Rook g3 looked like the only move. What do you get, your other rook up and over? Well, what is going to happen here? This bishop is not doing anything. This queen is kind of shut out. It looks like black is just going to build a battery. Probably going to end up better. I think black
Maybe, yeah, like maybe bishop e2, bishop g4, and then have the pawn take, and then open up the h file. Hmm.
Okay, we do see bishop e2.
And then maybe line up queen e1 or queen d1, and then have that queen.
Yeah, somehow try to crack through. Okay,
Yeah,
he
because
goes,
you need
goes
the.
for this.
Yeah, white ideally wants the pawn to take recapture if black
Right.
trades.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
Or
rook right away,
but black doesn't have to take. I mean, he can just sit there. What about just knight d8 and then reroute the knight? Oh, knight b8.
knight b8.
What is the idea with that?
We go to
I don't get that either. Maybe bishop e6 and knight d7. Oh no,
Oh, he wants
to
the
protect
queen to
bishop.
move.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep. This
Yeah, no,
battery.
black is in a good position. I don't think white can really get out of this.
Clock as well.
Oh, he's looking for h4, dude. Oh man. King g1 h4. He needs to move the king out of the way.
King shuffle.
King g8.
Oh yeah, king g8. No checks.
Oh, that was timely. Oh no, what is happening? White somehow creating threats. That rook needs to stay on f7, otherwise there's checking potential. Oh, this is
What
going.
about queen b5 for black at some point, maybe?
That's what I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
thinking through round
threatened
early.
back rank.
Kind of forces king h2, I
Yo,
guess.
time is an issue here. Oh, he goes for
Oh,
this.
rook is hanging.
Oh my god.
Whoa,
Rook,
he
there's no
missed it.
follow-up. Rook h8 has no follow-up. Yo, Rook h. Oh, oh no.
Oh, and black is gonna
Oh,
win. Black wins every game in this match so far. Am I tripping, or is that what just happened in 4 games?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, White's play in the opening has been suboptimal. They've not been taking advantage of these lines, but wow. Isn't this so interesting I'm so shocked to see G5. Like I love playing this opening. I'm so happy that VariantsOnly is choosing to play this. This is so fun. Wow. Wow, what a crazy match. Oh, he goes for h4 this time. So I think here you gotta play g4.
And you're forced to go knight d2, I guess.
Yeah.
But then again, that doesn't look like it's any good for white. Like just blocking your pieces. Well, maybe you have bishop a3
I
at
guess
some
you could
point.
play like knight h2 and then push and then try to go for. Wait.
Knight g4. Oh, but g4 knight h2, you get hit with h5. But okay, there's
Wait.
bishop
So
g5.
okay. So
Oh,
g4 knight h2. Why not play knight f6?
oh,
Oh wait,
that's
never mind. Well,
maybe that's possible.
G4,
Trying to
knight h2. I like g3. just spoil white's kingside structure.
I feel like I've looked at this with the engine. I think it does some crazy thing where it like sacks the at g8 knight. I'm not sure though. I haven't played these lines in a while, but
Okay, bishop b5. Just what do you defend with? Queen or bishop? Probably the bishop, right?
it's bishop d7.
Yeah.
So yeah, black is just sacking that g5 point. He doesn't care.
Keeping your coordination, your king on a dark square here. It's much more important to not defend with your queen. Yeah, bishop d7 makes a lot of sense.
Oh man, what is this? Pawn to d5.
How about knight takes e5? Bishop takes with check. You take back with the knight.
But then pawn takes e6.
Yeah, then you're getting
Pawn
Yeah,
takes e6, queen h5 threats, like knight takes g5 ideas, queen h5 follow or something.
Oh, e takes d.
Takes d. What about just or queen takes pawn? Oh wow.
Stockfish rolling through the center here. Just push your pawns when in doubt.
What about
you
queen
could
e7?
consider.
Queen e7.
Yeah, queen e7.
Oh, now you're pinned, right? Okay.
Oh, he just castles. What, dude? This game is just mad right now. What is happening?
Some
And
interesting.
now black probably wants to castle queenside.
Dude, what was Luke
Because-
doing there? Why is he castling kingside? Huh? Oh, he's trying to threaten knight c5 or knight f5. Sorry. Does that even work? Guess it's still a threat. Knight f5, knight g7, check. Rook takes e6, check. I think black might castle kingside. Or I guess not. He has to give up a check. Yeah. Some concession must be done. Because even if black tried to castle queenside, white would just trade twice on c6 and then the b file is open.
On the other hand, black may get access to the G file soon. and get a rook to g8.
Mm-hmm.
Could be an idea. And now I get knight f5.
It's going for this anyway. So if pawn takes, what's the idea? Two checks. Rook takes knight.
Big sack.
My God, what is
Whoa.
happening, dude? Wait, why not just pawn takes? Oh,
You can't take the knight. There's a check.
bishop check. Just bishop check, right?
Bishop
That's the idea.
e7 check, yeah.
And then queen b1
Queen
or
b1, queen
any.
e2.
b1, c5,
Oh!
Oh my
Queen
gosh!
d4.
or queen d4.
Wow. Yo, Luke is on something today. Both of
Yeah.
these guys. This is some top
This is game
tier
over.
traffic.
Oh, he told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew it was over. So white finally gets a win. And Luke is winning. Luke is up 3-2.
Oh my God. Oh, we're going for two knights.
E5?
Oh, this is bad. Yo, you gotta play knight f6 in this line. Knight c6 is kind of a not as good. Because
I
black
lost
needs to be
plenty
able
of
to castle.
games.
Yeah,
I
black
lost
needs to
plenty
be
of
able to
games
castle.
against, I think you know the Chinese guy, Zuko Ki.
Zuchochi, yeah.
Yeah, he knows this line as white. If you go knight c6, it's completely losing as black. The engine won't tell you
Yeah.
that very in the early, like at move 3, 4, 5. But once you reach move 7, 8, 9, white has a crushing combination to win the game. So yeah, like you said, you should definitely go knight f6 first and then bishop c5.
Yeah, guys, if you're confused, like what we're talking about, like move 2 as black, you need to play knight f6 in this line. Like, because the idea is like you need to be prepared to castle kingside as soon as possible. I'm not sure like what the full refutation is, but what black should be completely lost in this line.
Black
White
is getting
plays
away with things here, though, right? Look at what is occurring here. If you get a knight d5, or even knight b5.
Yeah, knight d5 is a big threat. What about just knight h6 here? I guess that doesn't work. Bishop takes.
Okay,
It just chops off the knight. Okay. Yeah, black kind of got away with this. Yeah, black definitely got away with this. What happened?
Now if you castle, you lose the knight because you can't retake.
Thank you.
Because of queen d5. Like 2 checks. I know the refutation in this line includes bishop takes f7. It wasn't the line they've played right now, but maybe we could look that up in the analysis.
Yeah, bishop
I might
c4
have it in my study, but that's
I
gonna
think
be...
it's knight d5 on move 6 here. Like black should just give up the check, or white should just give up bishop e4 check. I think it's just jump in knight d5 on move 6. Like all this trading is not the refutation. Okay, what about just queen h5 here?
F4.
Okay, f4.
Now black gets to castle, and then black should
casting might be an issue though, because then you play queen h5, queen h7, and then rook f3 ideas. White only needs 2 more checks.
Oh, I mixed up the sides. White has a check, not black. Okay, I'm sorry. I completely mixed it up.
Yeah, queen h5 here looks dangerous.
I wonder if he was... Yeah. No, like queen h5, rook f3, like black is on very thin ice.
Queen h5, probably knight takes f4 is forced.
Yeah, you gotta trade, I guess. Oh, but even then, what about just queen takes h7 there, king takes, and then rook f3? Ah, I guess that doesn't work. Oh, he plays f5.
Queen h5, I guess, at the end.
So he decides to do f5 first. What about just queen g4?
I'm trading and then going queen g4, but I guess both are fine. Queen g4, rook f3.
Okay, rook takes f4.
Or rook f4, okay.
So this queen on d1, it's pinning down the queen on f7 until the king maybe moves to h8, gets off this diagonal.
Yeah, rook takes g7, for example, is a threat because of that now. So he needs to play king h8. Because rook takes g7, the queen or the king capturing e5 and g4 are checking squares for the white queen.
Okay,
Yeah, he needs to play king h8.
He sees it. Now he's got to get developed. Get this light square bishop in. Get these queenside pieces moving. Oh, could be a draw.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can force a draw here, but why would you want to with white? You got to win this game, so maybe if he sees this as a loss, you're down the bishop, only one check. This should be a win for white, though.
I don't know about that, though.
Or what about queen g4?
Yeah, queen
the
g4.
idea of rook h7 being the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is winning for white.
Wait, what about bishop takes f5? I guess you just take it back.
Doesn't quite work.
Yeah, you just take it back, I guess. Yeah.
Oh,
g6. Oh, that's interesting.
Queen takes g6. Queen takes g6. Yeah.
Oh, what? Wait, what about queen takes g6?
And then fg.
Oh my god,
yeah.
what a move. Bro.
Yeah, you take the pawn. Pawn takes pawn. There's a rook check. If you leave the pawn, the rook is going to secure that last check. Wow. Okay, so dead even. Just what we like to see.
This is how I play this game here.
G5.
I play d5 right here. Move 2 sometimes.
All right, the big idea is to bait white into taking on f7. Knight takes f7 would have been a horrible move there.
Yo, bishop c5 here. Yeah, this is really good for black.
Queen e2 basically forced, huh?
Yeah. No, it's good for black.
G5, I think, is never strong.
Yeah,
because they just lose too much time.
Yeah, black might have equalized already here.
It's a trend.
Maybe even knight b4. Not sure.
Yeah.
Could be an idea.
Okay, queen f6.
Okay.
We have targets.
Yeah, knight b4. Yeah, knight b4, knight takes c2, and then bishop takes f2. You got 2 checks already.
All right, c3.
Yeah, the problem is you can never play d4 because knight takes d4. You can just chop the pawn.
But c3 makes a lot of sense to get rid of some of these ideas and to get rid of d4 and b4. Yeah. Okay, so he takes the check right away. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you guys. We're cranking up to almost 60 viewers now. Welcome in, everybody. Strap in because it's going to be one hell of a match here. We've already seen 6 high-quality games. We're tied dead even. We'll go to an Armageddon if necessary. We'll go all night if necessary. Because I did last night, hyping this up. So yeah, welcome everybody. White Dancing Rockstar in here, our guest host from last year. You guys can even check out that commentary. Everything is archived on YouTube, so be sure to check that out. Exclaim YouTube. Use all those commands up in there. Yeah, welcome everybody. It's great to have you.
White Dancing says VO knows his scam openings well. Funny. This isn't even a scam opening though. Like he's just playing g5. It's just an unorthodox opening, if anything. The scam opening is like the 4 knights are like when black has like knight c6, knight f6, and then plays knight b4, and then knight takes f2 stuff. I hate that stuff. Yeah, no, black's looking really strong here. What about just castle?
Black can't really castle.
Oh, I guess yeah, rook g8.
Yeah, rook g8 I think is
but he can't
causing a lot
castle
of trouble.
queenside. He can't castle queenside. He can't play d3.
Ooh.
Okay, he does castle, but now rook g8.
I think he might not have had a choice there.
I like knight e5 as well. But I don't think it was as fast, yeah. Rook g8. Rook on an open file. What to do?
Yeah, you can't even play king h1 because the knight takes pawn, and then knight f2 threats. This might be G. I don't see a defense.
Yeah. King
I
H
would agree, yeah.
King H1 is busted, yeah. Knight is moving in with tempo. I'm missing that the queen is there, so yeah, that would be an even bigger blunder. But this is lost. Black is gonna win yet another game here.
Wow.
And there it is. There it is, folks.
It's interesting he's sticking with G5. It's working.
I don't like knight f3 as an opening move.
Oh, he's going for the C6 setup. Okay.
Are we gonna get your guys' line? You guys are like the experts on this line, on some of these main line C6.
Oh yeah, I play E5. I play
Yeah,
E5.
knight f3, e5 is the best
Okay,
move.
go for bishop E2. No, don't do bishop E. No, don't do this.
Oh my.
Okay, guys.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Oh
This
my.
line. Okay, guys. So I don't like this B3 stuff. It's basically like black. White gets a queen, but he has to give up 2 pieces for it. Like it's a good line for black because it's like somewhat dynamic. I like instead of 7 B3, I like bishop E2. Keep the pieces on the board. Engine likes it better too. But this line
has been played quite a lot on the higher level, I guess, if I can remember right
This is
from
nuts.
previous tournaments.
They're blasting this out too, and the queen just is returned. What is happening here?
Yeah, this is some crazy theory. Like, I don't know why White just gave up his queen though. What?
They're playing.
You're supposed to keep the queen. You're supposed to keep the queen, right?
I would think so. Yeah.
That's the comp. Yeah.
What is happening?
So
he just gives up a check.
Checks?
Oh no, he can't. He can't take the second check though. It's too much material. Yeah. Too much material.
Yeah, and the king lined up on h1. There's no way you're gonna get a third check in with a rook and a bishop. So what's the situation here? I'm so confused. We saw the exact line that was played. There were a number of Caro-Kann games played in last year's championship, but there was one queen sack line along these lines, but they just blasted this out to the point where it was almost...
it's the same queen sack line, but I don't know. I've never seen this variation.
As the queen side here, maybe as black, trying to get the rook in as soon as possible.
Yeah, Dread likes castle here. Yeah, I don't understand why is it taking so long.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he suggested it as well.
I mean, I don't like black's position here. Like,
yeah, this is lost.
I think, like, this is just bad.
Castling, and then you are praying g5, somehow getting this bishop active. h3, okay, that's an idea.
G3.
There's no light.
And the problem is, black just has no ammunition. Like, just c4.
And the wrong color bishop, because the dark bishop's not gonna help very much if white has the f2, g3, h2 structure.
Yeah, I mean, basically what's coming down to is black has 2 pieces that can possibly give checks. The rook and the knight, and, like, white's just gonna defend against that and then win, so...
Possible resigner here soon? Resigning on the table in maybe 10 moves if things don't drastically change?
Yeah, I don't see how black is gonna... Because the bishop is basically, like, kind of useless in giving it check. And if white trades off one more piece, like, it's GG's. So I'd just go for pawn takes pawn here and then open up the d-file.
Rook a d1 first, though. I liked that a lot. Had to highlight it on screen. Okay, you're running into this with tempo, but then maybe just rook d3 and you're fine, right? Or rook d4. Maybe running into bishop c5 here, but you just go back.
Yeah. Yeah, this is problematic.
It's very strange. But this is busted. This is just winning for white.
Yeah, I'm just going through the opening moves really quickly. Where did black... Yeah, like 11 bishop g4. I just don't I don't understand why he's giving up the pieces back. Yeah, no, this is just... I don't think this works.
definitely can't trade here, but are you forced to?
It's
Oh,
no surprise
yeah.
that Black has won so many games up until now, as at least for now, I have the feeling that they both play very, maybe not questionable, but somewhat dubious openings from the white side. This time it seems to work.
And there it is.
All right, VariantsOnly going on a 3-match run here. He's winning these G5 positions. Oh, he plays G4.
Don't take on F7. This is the bait. Okay, good. D4.
Hey guys, give me 1 second. I'll be back.
Gotcha. Okay. Defend with the bishop or the queen? Maybe the queen. No, queen should probably be around on these light squares. Probably bishop defends, huh? No, well, you have to tie down d4, so queen d2 is forced. Okay.
All right.
This is
All right,
weird.
I'm back.
We get f5
Not
right
interested.
away.
Not interested in any checks.
Yeah.
Yo, what is happening in this position?
Yeah, what's going
I've
on?
never seen this. I've never seen this.
Quick e5. Take your
This
check.
has to be like. This has to be totally lost for Black. Like what? Why is
But
he?
h6 is a threat now, right? Because where does knight go to?
Yeah, but then don't you just do knight f2 or yeah, knight f7?
Knight f7, king f7.
Just sack the knight. Go for the glory. Or I guess he could push the knight back to e4.
Goes h5. I
h5.
considered.
Duh, this is totally lost, bro. I cannot see Black holding this. It's a bit too much.
Too much pressure on the light squares, yeah. You're overextended, uncoordinated. This is going to go very poorly for Black.
d5 is coming probably sooner or later.
Yeah, why not just queen d3 and then pawn takes pawn? Yeah. Queen d3 here probably. Turning queen g6. I guess he could play. Yeah, I don't know how he's getting out of this. Oh. Okay.
Okay, Black does have a check. You get a second check, things change.
Yeah, now he's turning bishop takes h5.
With check too.
Yeah.
So what
No,
to
this
do?
is definitely lost. I think.
Have to go. No, but king d8 doesn't work because of knight f7, I guess. And then bishop g5.
You're gonna remove the queen from the defense of the diagonal. Yeah, that's busted. Queen has to take. Bishop's gonna come in with a check.
Yeah.
But white no check so far, so it's not so easy. It's Black's only hope.
Oh, he's looking to get away on another. What about just h4 bishop a3 also? Yeah, I guess bishop takes h5 just works, right?
I don't see why it wouldn't work. Bishop h5.
Then knight f7 follow up.
What does Black play after bishop h5? I mean, you can't go to d8, you can't go to f8, and you can't sack the rook on h5. Isn't that just lost?
Yeah, I mean, I think his idea is like king d8, king c7. So I'm thinking
King
bishop.
d8, then knight f7.
Yeah, and then
check.
king c7. But then I'm thinking like just bishop g5.
Knight d6 doesn't.
Or knight d6, bishop g5. Yeah.
Well, maybe not knight d6 because king b8, but
Yeah, I
yeah,
was
bishop
thinking.
g5.
Yeah, I was thinking bishop g5, then queen b1. Yeah, bishop g5, queen b1.
King
That's what I'm
c7.
thinking.
Only way to
Or
hold.
is there something? Bishop g5, queen b1, but then knight g4. Or knight b4. Okay, he's pulling the rook. Just one more check.
Rook takes b7's a threat. Defend with the knight.
Queen f3. Oh, the king's just gonna go into a hole. King b8.
Queen f3, king
Queen.
b8. Yeah.
Oh, now he plays bishop g5. Okay.
Oh, and there's coordination here.
Yeah,
How
no,
do
I
you not
forgot
give
about
up a
this.
check? I think this is forced.
Yeah, I think bishop g5 earlier was just winning too,
It's
because
game over.
yeah.
All right, yet another win for black. This is some wild stuff, says Slim in the chat. I do agree. This is
Oh no,
nuts.
White won that. White won that.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Yeah. No, Luke
Or
definitely got that
yeah,
one.
white taking one. That's why I'm confused because we're used to black never winning, but in this match black always wins. So I was tripping myself up there. Finally,
Yeah,
white gets
what's
a win.
happening? What's happening
Like
here?
this for black at all.
King d8.
Giving up f7, the knight's coming in on b5. Your queen has to move again. This looks, I mean, you even have knight d6 in some lines, I suppose. This looks very bad for black.
This looks kind of atrocious. Huh.
Knight d6.
Why king?
That would be such a kick in the pants right there. You see that move, you just resign on the spot. Maybe it's not quite working yet though. Opening up some squares. But yeah, how do you hack in? Black's got to be lost here, but how do you finish the job?
What about just queen takes c7 and then queen d8 check?
Queen f7, then there's queen e5 check.
Oh wait,
So I thought about bishop e2, a silent move first, and then maybe, and then continue with the attack, or maybe castle first in order to be able to open up the dark square bishop, because right now d3 is not an option because of queen b4.
Right. Yeah, just bishop
And
e2 castle, and then continue.
How about f4? Is this going to be one of those funky positions where, yeah, f4 and d3 usually, those are the top two moves in like a similar line like this, where like the queen a5 lines, like those corny lines that I'll play. People don't know the theory. Where yeah, bishop d3 and f4 are the main ideas in those lines. So not quite surprised to see bishop d3 here. f4 I would have liked as well. Now the queen just drops back to e2. Dread says, I assume g6 is coming and knight f6. Okay, what to do here?
a6, b4.
Yeah, nice b4.
Classic.
Yo, my buddy, a guy that plays Bullet, said he used to play 3-check and he would always play 1b4, and it's not apostalit. How about that? So somebody was playing 1b4 before apo. Our buddy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Legendary. b4 can be a snappy move in a lot of these lines. Hey, Road to FMO with the follow. That's a familiar name. We doing?
Yeah, I think he won the Ultra Bullet Shield this morning. I think I saw that.
Ah, okay. Congratulations. I was getting...
He's crazy at Ultra.
I was getting... Yeah, we played a number of games. I was getting some questions earlier about whether I would play Ultra Bullet Shield, but after last night's 11-hour marathon stream and today's grand finals coverage, I might taking a good break after this. Can't be playing any Ultra Bullet after last night. Need a few days off. Hey.
Let me make sure this laptop is charged. I'm at 10%.
Yeah, charge it. Take a moment.
Yeah, this position is... I've never seen some of the positions these guys have been reaching today, like I've never seen 3-check played like this.
Well, if e6 is an option, oh yeah, he goes e6. Because black is probably forced to go fe.
fe6.
Yeah, I found some good games in the database earlier looking at some of these lines from where Luke will play c5 and then knight c6 and then knight d4, where e6 for white ends up being just a winning move on the spot. But in last year's grand finals, we got it in a weird line where e6 ended up being a bad move, and instead of having like a huge advantage, it actually just turned the tables, and it was like -5 for black. So e6 is it can be completely
Timing.
yeah, the timing of it. It's one of those moves where it's either gonna win you the game or you're dead lost.
Yeah, this is so dynamic. Wow. What about just bishop g7? Turning bishop f c3 stuff, but okay. Defending. I'm almost looking at a queen trap here somehow. Rook. I guess not, no.
I like it. Thinking outside the box.
Yeah, I was thinking just rook g1, g3, but I mean, h2 is hanging.
Yeah. It's highlighting that on screen. You guys have been good with the when you guys are barking out coordinates, I do my best to draw the arrows, and sometimes it lines up really well. And I said thank you earlier. You guys probably were like, "What?" I was like, "Yes!" I was so pumped. It lined up perfectly. We're hitting our stride. 4 hours into this stream, just about an hour into this match or so. Yep, it's 4 o'clock. They started at 3, so these guys are going to start to feel it at this point. These games wear on you, and the quality of last year is a funny note. The first games all had no blunders. The first like 3 or 4 games were basically spotless, and then the last 5-6 games you've been playing so much, the quality of play, there's going to be more and more blunders. You're just not as fresh. So how we will see that factor in this year is something to be seen.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I remember like my matchup against Miro like earlier. I think like I was playing well until like we got to the Armageddon, and I was so gassed. I just had to. I just like lost 2 in a row, but yeah, this is looking good for white. I mean,
Expected bishop c5 instead of rook he1, but I guess it's still possible. Okay, now we have to deal with rook b5. But now bishop c5,
And
d5
how about
is open.
d5?
yeah. What about bishop c5 here? Block castling, queen
Yeah.
takes e6. Just really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it's
that's just winning.
over.
Too many possibilities. Whew.
And the time,
Yeah.
oh no, feels bad moment right here for black. Oh, removing a piece from the diagonal for that third check, yeah. Bishops were too strong. Too many pieces, too much activity. And right back to g5. Is this going to become a main line? Are people going to be taking notes here?
I really would like to see white play h3, but it seems like Luuk doesn't like or doesn't consider that as a move.
Yeah, then that's another option. White can just play h3 and avoid g4 nonsense. Wow, this is very weird.
Now again, you start moving the queen, and e4 is now accessible for the white knights. Well, maybe not for the c9 right now, because there's bishop e4, but you could go knight g2 e4. And then the threats on f6 and d6 are very strong, I guess.
Yeah, Dejori, do you remember me showing this variation to you? Like way, like a couple months back, I was like, why not play g5 on move 2?
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was experimenting with this.
And we've played a couple of games where we kind of you tried to play the line.
Yeah.
Quite successfully, to be honest.
No, this is interesting. I'm definitely going to revisit this line a bit more, especially after seeing VariantsOnly employ it.
And now the trouble starts for black, because yeah, knight f6 is a threat.
Is king f8
the king's
forced?
pretty weak.
King f8 might even be forced here. There are just too many checks with these knights here. These knights are covering far too many squares. I think king f8 is forced.
I think this maneuver is pretty deadly in 3-check. The knight g5 to e4 idea. Swing the knight around. Yeah, in this G5 line, like white needs to get a knight to E4. It's really problematic for black.
Oh my.
Someone's asking what the match format is. First 10.5.
Uh,
Oh, you guys are all
Quite
over that.
simultaneously.
Good stuff. We're being good hosts here for lichess. Yep. 20,
Yeah, this looks very nice for white.
20 games is looking more and more likely. All of our predictions, I said 11-6, maybe something could be close to that, but I mean, what we could be going the full 20 here. Who knows? They're looking like Armageddon territory, even though it's 6-4 right now.
But I think Luke might get this one. This is looking really, really problematic for white, or for black. Oh, what is this?
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's a free knight, right?
Some sort of tricks.
And the queen's attacked. I mean, like, what's the trick here?
Knight takes knight, and then knight G4, and then.
No.
Wait, what? The queen was hanging.
Yeah,
there was queen takes H5. What?
I think like.
I don't know what I'm missing, but why not? Why not queen H5 instead of bishop H6?
Yeah, what happened here? What is going on with this? There should just be taking, right?
Oh, now he's starting queen takes F2.
H takes G2.
Oh, and black is resigning. Okay. There's a 4 sequence from there. There's some questionable things happening, but black is throwing in the towel just a few more moves in. Yeah, queen f6, and that was forcing. Whoa, now we're getting a G3 line? What is going on here?
H5. They're going off the rails now. No more E4. No more E4.
Yeah, this is a gentleman.
Okay, there was no queen takes H5 in the last game because the black had H takes G2, which I missed, which I think we all missed.
Right.
This is kind of outside of theory, huh?
Oh, queen E2 force?
Turning into a normal-ish game. So there's D4, but then bishop B4, and then... Oh, what is this?
Sack this knight. Alright, bishop B5. Yeah, probably the only move, because it's realistically coming with tempo.
Yeah, now bishop D7 is annoying to play, because then the C5 bishop is hanging. Queen takes queen is not a threat anymore from black. So maybe just give up the check, huh? Give up the check for a piece.
Yeah, take the check.
Common.
Queen takes F3. I kind of liked castling. Castling would have been funny. But then, yeah, it's dangerous. It might be too dangerous. Just give up this pawn.
I'm seeing some... Queen takes C6 is a threat. Knight E4, queen takes F7 is an idea.
I guess you go...
Whoa! He just missed it!
He missed it. Oh, no.
I wanted to suggest queen D7, but yeah, queen D4 definitely doesn't work.
No!
Man.
How will playing many games, high-level games in a row factor in? It factors in like that. We just saw it. That was a brain
we're going
slip.
for bishop B7.
It was a brain slip, as Magnus was putting it the other day. He didn't want to just say it was a blunder. He just said it was a brain slip.
Brain slip.
It's a good way to put it, yeah.
Okay, we're getting some bishop B7 lines. I usually, against bishop C4, I usually play I don't play knight F6, I play knight E7, and then knight G6, but here we're going a different route.
Dread says, to be fair, it was totally winning for white anyways, yeah, I suppose. I had hope, though. We had high hopes.
Oh, this is nice. Just castle F5. Black's very close to a really good position here. Just castle, bishop D3, F5, pawn takes, queen takes. The bishop on B7 is really helping that knight. Yeah,
F5.
nice.
I think we were all eyeing up F5.
This is
yeah.
This looks like a normal Queen's Indian type position. Somewhat.
Rook takes or queen takes?
I think Queen takes probably. More mobility.
No, what is
I wonder
white?
if just Queen E2 here.
Yeah. Queen E2, rook E1, but also maybe...
Maybe D4.
You get this bishop activated. Get your queenside pieces involved. Hey guys, thanks for all the follows. Recon Reverend, Arabian Monk, Hopscotch, Natso Chess, and Road. All you guys, seeing all you. Appreciate you guys. Everybody checking out this
Hey guys, give me a second. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
do it. Yeah,
Grab some water.
Everybody checking out the culmination of this tournament. It's been a long time in the making here. And if you're interested in playing next year, yeah. Exclam TCWC. Check out the our group. It's just a lichess group. You can join. You can play next year. Registration will be sometime around August. I think that's one of our most frequently asked questions. So yeah, it's open to everybody. Next year will be bigger and better. We're getting better every year. I think this is 3 years running. We've covered the last several. And yeah, it's been a blast. Been a blast with you guys as we ripping through this. Our 13th game, 12 games in. Best of 20. Armageddon's possible. Yeah, we've got our mod playing hydrate bot in here. Yeah, everybody get some water. It's a lot of games. Yeah, it takes a toll. Okay, this is gonna be problems for white here, huh?
It's one check each, and yeah, and white just lost the bishop on h7, so it's equal material again. And I would assume the one who gets the rooks to the G and H files first will claim the advantage.
And this knight on the queen side, king on the king side. This is one of these knight and bishop imbalances where this knight being too far away, the knight is not the most mobile piece. So coordination for black is going to be problematic. Rooks are also clumsy, but these queenside pieces are out of the game right now for both sides, but it looks like white is going to be quicker, right? Rook G1, rook takes G7 ideas where...
Yeah, rook G1 is an immediate threat on G7, but...
So, rook G6.
Okay, how do you...
Rook G6 must play here. Or G6, because you have to... You can't allow, yeah. Rook takes G7, but king takes, bishop is following up to illustrate to the chat.
I mean, G6, there's something like rook G3, rook G3, king G8. Because white's gonna double the rooks on the G file, and okay, he goes for G6. But to me, it seems like you're just gonna, go rook G3, get the bishop out, double the rooks on the G file. So you might have to play something like king f7, but now the rook is attacked.
Rook's attacked, but you're also F5. Getting in the way of the attack on G6. So now this bishop is going to move back. Or do you just double up right away? Yeah. I don't want to curse anything, but I think white is back to winning.
Yeah, black is missing a tempo. If the rook could come to G8 on the next move, black might be fine, but now it seems like black is too slow, yeah, because it's just rook H3 and there's no way to defend.
All right. Sharp game, sharp stuff after the brain slip there. In a dubious position anyways. Whoa, and back to this G3 stuff. Shenanigans from VariantsOnly. But he does like D4. You brought this up at one point. These D4 structures do go like this. Does he get in D4 now? No, it just castles.
Let's see. I'm not quite familiar with this line or how VariantsOnly plays it. But with Luuk now going E5, I mean, black should go E5 right away in this line. Because now you're spending an extra tempo, and why not just go for E5 right away on the first move?
Now we've just got this...
But maybe black... Go ahead.
Now we just got this like standard King's Indian attack setup here, which yeah, we're not familiar with. This is not standard stuff by any means. This G3 stuff, putting your light square bishop in a defensive position. White's generally trying to attack light squares, keep initiative. It's not the smartest way to play 3-check, but it is a sharp way. It's a very positional way. So we'll see what kind of position comes out of it.
But I have the feeling you're just giving up too much advantage as white, because in this position, for instance, I don't see where the trouble for black is, and usually in 3-check at move 10, the white should have some advantage, and at this moment, I don't really see where the advantage is for white.
Okay, variants only
Are there
cranking
some
open a file.
tricks?
Yep, queen exposed.
Okay, queen's exposed, but black can deal with it. So yeah, this looks like a rather equal position, I would say.
Yeah.
And that's generally bad for white if black is able to equalize within the first 10 to 15 moves.
This looks like, yeah, one of those Caro-Kann lines that ends up being like 50-50 in the database, even if it's not quite so even to the engine. But then it kind of does sniff out like a, yeah, very, very close. So black, yeah, should be feeling comfortable here now. Okay, just knight f3, maybe h4 coming. Rook d1, rook a d1.
You go queen f5 to protect the bishop, or maybe you could drop it back. Braiding probably, allowing the knight to take on g5. I'm not sure that's one might be possible too.
Okay,
yeah,
he's gonna allow it.
Because yes, you do mess up like pawn structure, but there's no real attack. The queen's defending on the king side.
Okay, when's the time for d4? Are you getting crunched?
Now the trade's happening, and I assume black wants to take with the pawn. I would have gone for queen takes, but I guess pawn takes is good too. I mean, white doesn't have a lot of options to attack on the king side. They can bring the queen to h5, but that's about it. Okay, maybe now there's the threat of bishop e4.
Yep.
Which,
yeah, White Dancing Rockstar bringing up a good point. Considering Black won the first 4 games, maybe VO just wants something not prepped by his opponent, and that just ends up being easier to play. Yeah. And we're getting these tripled pawns again. This funny scenario. Yeah, taking somebody out of prep, that's going to be a huge part of match strategy
definitely.
here.
Yeah.
To do here, rooks are coming up. Rooks are coming over. Position solidified with the bishop here. Rooks to the e-file.
Stopping white from playing rook f3 and activating the rook. And now black at some point may consider claiming the f-file with rook f6 and rook f8. Although you need to be wary about d4, I suppose, because white's gonna try that as a pawn break at some point, maybe.
Okay, is there any way to abuse this rook hanging on d2? I don't think so. No shenanigan moves with the knight. Except for maybe knight a5 and then knight c4. Going for some shenanigans.
Would have been an idea.
Yeah, they go the other way. The more human option, that seemed like kind of a dubious way to play it anyhow.
What's the idea? Does black want to go knight d5 or knight f5? Okay. Or maybe prepare knight d5 with c6?
Yeah. Good indication where this knight is coming.
Have to be wary about e5 being defended only once, because if the white bishop moves, and the rook gets to e5, that could cause some trouble for black.
Oh yeah, that would look nice for white. Just calculating that out on the screen real quick. Whoa, h3. Now you're going to plop your king on h2.
And you free up f3, so maybe that's the idea.
Ah, yeah, removing the defender from the square, yeah.
Even though, well, let's see. G takes h, king h2. If rook f8, okay, we get something else. We get knight e5 and a trade.
Okay, the rook defends. Obviously, you can't take with the pawn because then you're dropping a pawn. So now we have a party of pawns on the G file. Previously tripled pawns are now doubled pawns, met by doubled pawns. Whoa, G5. Now you're allowing probably king G2. Oh, or just F4. Now this rook is up and over. This is an immediate threat. Yeah, just pawn up, just F4.
So you're forced to go king G8, yes. And now let's see how white continues. Do you go rook h2 or do you go
F5?
Okay, f5.
Rook h2 is where I was leaning at first, and then I started looking at f5 first. Because now you're creating even more problems. Rook h2 now, and then rook e2. Abusing this pin. This rook is hanging. No taking in any direction. Oh, in Luke's clock. You're down 2 pawns. This is dead loss.
And now black's on the defensive side now, and okay, there's maybe rook e8, one last try. Okay, we get c5 instead. Rook e8 at least would be one last. Okay, this works too. White gets one check with rook a8, but that's it. Wait, and how does white king f2, rook d2, king e1? Wait, is black winning now?
Yeah, I think black. What is happening? What is happening? And white on the clock thinking, what the heck did I just do?
King f2, rook d2, and now rook d3 wins.
Yeah. And the pawn delivers the last check, and black wins out of nowhere. Black says, I'm not resigning. I'm going to win this dead loss position in some fluky, crazy rook shenanigans endgame. And that's what you get in the 3-check World Chess Championship. My God.
Once more, we see how important it is to keep an eye on the open files, because black just got the open D file and won the game straight away, which is a common theme in 3-check. Rooks want to be on open files. That's where they are best.
And VariantsOnly is the master of this strategy. I looked at many of his games earlier where a simple opening of the D file with white, he's winning a game. Just like his ability to hone in on these weaknesses, but instead it's the exact opposite. He's giving up that weakness, and Luke just takes pure advantage of it.
This time we get some.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hi.
What's up, Bishops?
The score is tied right now. You're at 7-7, and we got something completely new right now. Or maybe, well, the bishop e7 line has been played before, but this time we get a different continuation.
Oh wow, some a6 p5 stuff. Huh.
Yeah, some delayed a6, not right away, and
yeah, Luke's not playing like this particularly well. Like this after bishop c4, like
you see black
should be
so many games on such a high level is, yeah, it's quite interesting.
Yeah, 3-check isn't dead. There's a lot to explore.
Bishops, you just missed what might have been the tables turning of the tournament. White Dancing Rockstar says rook takes a7 was a super lazy move. Dreaded says VO just threw that game, which kind of did happen. Yeah, VO was completely winning. Then it turned into some endgame. He ended up getting some advantage, and then the next thing you know, he's just completely winning. It's absolutely mind-boggling stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So now we're dead even, but the way like the temperature of this match just changed. I'm sure VO is going to be amped up after that. He's gonna really want to win after that.
Oh, why
Once
not just
again,
castle?
I really like the position for black at the moment. Okay, now black's creating the battery on the light square diagonal. So the knight's pinned to the mate on g2.
Now black can't
And now
castle.
Wait,
bishop.
why isn't black castling earlier?
Yeah.
Like now you can't castle, right? It's kind of annoying.
Can you castle queen side?
You
I
can.
guess.
Then you're running
Yeah,
into
exactly.
a4.
It's kind of scary though. Face a4.
I don't like that. I don't trust like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think instead of queen d5, I think castling would have been better. I don't know why he didn't castle. Now I'm scared. The king is stranded in the center. There's no good way to easily evict that bishop.
Guys, let me take 2
I
minutes.
guess.
I'm gonna get some fresh coffee and hit the bathroom. I'll be
Okay.
as swift as possible. Take over. You guys know what to do.
Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty
Maybe-
long match.
Maybe after castles there was bishop c5 and knight g5, but I'm not entirely sure.
Interesting. Maybe. Huh. So
But
now
okay, black
just
goes. Yeah, now h5 with the idea of pushing the h pawn, but white goes h4 with the idea of knight g5 at some point maybe,
I wonder
or
if black.
queen g5.
What about just rook h6? Whoa, what?
Wait a minute.
No way. Does this work?
gf. What's the idea? Knight h4. Okay. Okay,
Whoa.
interesting.
Yeah, so the point is like knight takes f3 and then he's forced to step on the diagonal.
Yeah,
So-
right.
So the queen has
knight
to
f-
sack back.
Why am I risking this so dumb?
Right.
Yo, and
But no,
that-
this actually might be winning, right?
I just wanted to say I don't think it's that dumb. But if you go for knight f3, queen takes, bishop takes, I mean black still has the issue of not being able to castle, or well actually you can castle queen
I
side at the
can
end,
just-
so maybe
But then like just rook h6, rook g6 stuff, because he just needs 2 more checks. Then you have to go to
rook
king,
h6, king, yeah, okay,
king
yeah.
h2. Yeah, he has to
Right,
white has
right,
to
yeah.
go to defense. I think just rook a d1 here. Just get a rook on that file. So black can't castle queenside or kingside. Just rook a d1 might be. Just accept that you're gonna lose the queen. Just rook a d1.
Okay, so
Oh, what?
now I guess we get knight f3, queen f3, yeah, bishop f3.
Okay, he's doing this preemptively, all right. But now he just castle queenside and like.
Yeah, that's what I
Or
assumed as well.
Why is Variants
Then-
only in this in the chat? He says, "Why am I risking this? So dumb." He's in his own game chat.
Wait, where really?
He's in
Yeah, I don't know why. Why can we see his chat actually?
So he must
Shouldn't
have the
he
public.
not?
He must have the public game open.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, wait, what?
So
How
this
is
is
that
Still,
possible?
shouldn't leeches not allow if the username is playing the game, their chat messages shouldn't be shown.
But I guess
don't
it
know.
doesn't matter because like we can't affect the game.
Oh, he can type messages, but he won't see our
He
responses.
won't see us.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pearl Stare says, "What are
But-
these throws?" Now we're wilded.
But I don't think
Okay.
it was that dumb like he claims
No,
it
I
to
think
be.
it was. I think it was working actually. I don't know. Like, I'm curious to run it by the engine. I mean, still probably winning. I mean, he has a check. G5, G4. I guess you gotta worry about rook f3 or rook f4 now.
G5 now stops rook f4,
Yeah.
and if rook g1, I guess you just go g4.
Oh, you
Okay, we get
sidestepping.
some maneuvering.
What about just Rook H1 or A1?
Forcing king d7.
Oh, Rook F4 now. Wait, what?
Yeah, then you might have rook h7. Yeah, rook h7 still.
Time factor, time factor.
But I think black's just gonna push their pawns and win. Oh wait, that shouldn't have happened, I guess. G4,
Yeah,
I
I think.
think, was a blunder. Sorry, not G4, H4.
Oh man, Rook E8, D8. Sorry, Rook D8 checkmate. Or no, never mind, not checkmate. Rook F1, Rook F8. Oh my God, what is
Yeah.
happening? Yo, he's got to move.
Oh, that's a cool trick.
Oh, E6. Oh my God. Yeah, I think it's like the fatigue's probably starting to set in. It's hard to concentrate in these games
Yeah, right. I think
for that long.
black had a winning line there with the G and H pawns, but dropping the G pawn was a mistake, I guess.
Yeah, he should have just given the check immediately. Because, yeah, I mean, you just got a free check. He can't. Why can't he even take back? Because that's a follow up third check. I think he just missed something there. So
Get
they're
this
going for
line
this.
with bishop b5 again. I don't really like bishop b5 because now again, see the bishop goes back to d3, black plays e5, and now what's the bishop doing on d3? It's blocked by the pawn on e4, and basically black has a more than decent position, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. No, I like this. I mean, we saw this earlier, right? He plays. Oh, now he plays d6. Okay.
Okay, will d6 spoil it?
Now, light square bishop is gonna have some trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can go c5, b6, and then bring the bishop out via b7, or you
Yeah,
take
that
and
works.
yeah, taking might work as well.
I mean, this position is nice for black, though. I mean, you're sidestepping a lot of the issues with these lines.
White doesn't have any immediate threats. I mean, just look at the light square bishop, it's completely locked in. Knight has no
Yeah,
access to g5.
yeah. I think like move 5 or like move 6. Yeah, the bishop b5 stuff is like you gotta play b4, kick the bishop, play d4. Like bishop b5 is there's no point in putting the bishop out there. Like you're just moving it twice. You're playing the bishop b5 and then back to d3.
And then you lock your bishop in on d3 even because of e5 by black.
Yeah, definitely
So
not
to me,
ideal.
yeah, it's like usually you see a3 and then b4 in every game by white in this line. I've never seen a3 and then another move. Like the main reason of a3 is to play b4, of course, gaining a lot of
Right.
tempi on the black bishop.
Yeah, and then you can play d4. Right, right.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
mean, I guess it's working for him. We'll see. Oh, what about just take the knight and then queen d2? Oh,
I
E5.
considered knight
oh.
Oh,
g5.
E5 with tempo. Okay, okay. H7,
What
same.
about just rookie 1 here?
Nope.
I guess, yeah, cement the bishop in first.
What's that open file? Oh yeah, this bishop is in bishop jail
It's in bishop jail.
until like
Yo, what
b5.
about knight g5, knight takes h7, queen h5?
Yeah, that looks good.
Take advantage of the pin of the g6 point.
Now definitely knight g5 must be the move.
Whoa! No, he totally
Okay,
reroutes.
bishop c4.
Yo, what about queen d5 and then queen takes f7? Take twice and then rook e8 or rook e7.
I mean, there's king g7 in the line. Like queen
I'm
f7,
going
rook
for it.
f7, bishop f7, king g7. You drop the bishop back, threaten rook e7. Okay, black's
Oh,
afraid
knight
of
g5,
the
knight
sack.
g5. Yo, wait, does he have to play knight d8? Oh no, then you can play. Oh shoot, never mind.
Yeah,
I
knight
was
d8
thinking,
was a must, but now rook
oh my,
d7.
yo, what is happening, dude? Knight takes h7 is a threat. Knight takes h7, queen h5, bishop e3, rook takes f7. Like you're getting the three checks: the bishop, the rook, and the queen.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, knight takes
So
Wow.
now
h7.
we get knight h7.
So he found that
Yeah,
right
queen
away.
h5. Yeah,
But
just
wait,
queen
queen
h5.
h5, gh, bishop d3, king h8.
No, not bishop d3. Then you play rook takes f7 check.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? Queen takes c3, threatening.
Oh,
Oh
we can
my
even
god.
just.
He's
Okay,
just
that
giving up
doesn't
a
work.
check.
Give it up.
Yeah, he's just giving up the check. That's fine.
Resigner incoming.
Yeah. Oh my, this is a beautiful game, dude. We kind of didn't like the opening, but he's getting a decent position.
I told you he would swear revenge once when a really strong player loses a bad game, and then you see him in his own chat saying that like he can't believe that he's fumbling these positions or whatever. He's gonna come back with a vengeance.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Wow, this is a beautiful game. The whole knight takes h7 idea, I think it worked earlier. Instead of rook e1 to kick the queen, if you played knight g5, I think it might have worked there too. But yeah, now too many pieces are swarming the black's king. Yeah.
And now we're dead even 8-all. If we reach 10-all, it'll be a 2-game Armageddon. Must win 2 in a row to force end and decide a winner. So if we see Armageddon, I'm gonna be even more excited. I don't know how I could get more excited after the last how the last 24 hours have gone, but
Yeah, I think
This time
knight g6 here.
we get the line you mentioned earlier. Instead of knight f6, we get the knight e7 line.
Yeah. No, like I think black has this bishop b7 stuff is nice. Like black definitely has success in these lines. I wonder if just f5 directly. Force on.
Or what about knight g6 and knight f5 maybe even?
Knight g6. Yeah.
Could be an options as well, but f5 is definitely an option too.
um. Yeah, I think knight g6 f5 is good too. It
We
plays
get
h6.
h6.
Not a fan of
Seems
that.
a bit weird, yeah. I don't
Slow.
But I
like it
guess
either.
he's worried about bishop g5, knight g5 moves, but
So now you're forced to go king h8, or do you, because you can't go f5 because of en passant?
yeah, that was the issue. You can't, yeah, letting bishop d3 happen like that. But now you gotta play knight f5. Okay.
yeah, or king h8. Yeah.
So what about g4? Is that too risky, or?
Oh. Hmm. Yeah, that's interesting. Kind of double-edged sword though. I'm curious about that actually.
Can you sneak in bishop e4 before your bishop is locked down by d5?
Oh, that's a good move. Yeah, I like that. And then follow up with knight c6, knight e7. Mm.
Okay.
Nice, fine.
Yeah.
We got variants only on our team right now. Bishop e4. Crazy.
This now stops knight c6 as an idea.
Right.
But maybe you go knight a6 and c5.
Yeah. Oh, what about a4? Bishop a3 ideas. Okay, bishop e2. Yeah, black is pretty much equalized here, so success again. Black is having a lot of success today.
Okay. Knight a6. Eyeing up knight c5. Big outpost here.
Yeah, eventually, like black would want to get a rook onto g6. Trying to figure out how that can happen. Because
White's
White's
plan
gonna try
might
to.
be go e6, I guess, e6 and maybe sack on g7 at some point.
Right. Right. Okay. So White's doing the same maneuver, trying to get the rook out. Oh. Yeah, that's a good thing about f4. You can play it now because the knight's defending the bishop.
Alright, rook e1's probably a must play, right? Because rook e2, and then bishop takes knight. G has to take. Yeah, you have to be prepared to take the knight with the queen. You can't be opening up your king side here. You're just going to lose.
I wonder if like c6 is an idea. Hmm.
Yeah, somehow you
just-
want to get the queen to the king side, and currently all the dark squares are covered by the knight, so c6 makes sense, trying to have white go d6, and then you can play queen e6.
Right. I played it voluntarily.
But this allows
Wow.
queen e6, then I guess queen g4. And rook a6 later on, and one
Yeah,
of the
it's
two
just
rooks is gonna cover the promotion square if white ever plays d takes c.
Yeah, this looks very nice for white. Or black, sorry. He's getting what he wants.
Perfect coordination. Funny that f3 works, no dark square bishop around to hassle you on this diagonal. How about just
F3.
queen takes g2 right away? Wasn't quite working. Knight was just a little bit far away. Yeah. Almost.
I wonder if the knight can reroute here. Knight e6 to
I was thinking that as
g5
well.
to h3. Yeah.
And like both scenarios are good for black. Knight e6 if the knights are traded, the rooks gets to 6, otherwise the knight gets to g5. But here instead we see rook c8, which I don't really understand.
I guess he was worried about bishop a3 trapping the rook in the corner, or a rook on f8.
Oh, okay. I see.
Maybe that was his concern. But now knight takes knight, you can't take back with the rook. You gotta take
But you
back
can
with
play f takes and
Yeah, you can play
rook,
f takes, yeah. And
rook
now he's
on the
doing
f file can move.
f3 is sensitive, guys. He's threatening knight takes f3.
Ah. Coordination is here, yeah. How to defend?
Do you rook f1? Do you have to play rook f1? Yeah.
Yes. Whoa!
Oh, what? Oh, the queen is pinned.
Okay.
The pawn is
okay.
pinned to
Yep,
the
so you gotta
queen.
sack.
And then knight. Oh, brilliant tactic.
Okay,
Damn.
the imbalance and the time situation, this might be just dead even.
If black can get his rook out somehow. Rook e8, rook e6. Oh, now the knight is doing its duty. How to get?
White's gotta be preferred now, right?
I'm thinking knight takes f7, guys. Knight takes f7. Does that work?
F7.
Or rook takes f4. Rook takes f4, knight takes f7. I guess. But yeah, knight f7 comes with tempo because the queen's attacked.
Okay. Okay, wait. What about knight takes h6 check? Rook takes f4.
Okay, cracks the file open first.
Oh, yo, knight g4 or knight g5.
Yep.
Check, and then rook f8. Knight g5, rook f8. I think that's winning. Oh no, never mind.
Just gonna go for it this way.
I thought he had. I thought he had a check. I thought he had a check.
Time is evening out. Okay, the queen comes off. But now how do you defend
rook
this?
takes h2 is a threat.
Bishop e5. Bishop e5. No, he missed it.
That's mate.
That's
for
just
black.
mate. He missed it.
Yeah, he needed to play bishop e5.
Ah, man.
Bishop e5 wasn't necessary.
Man.
Wow.
Okay, so we get the first game with knight c3 as the first move. Which is still considered best if you follow up with e4, but I guess that's, oh no, we do get e4.
Oh, they're
Oh,
going
this
for
line,
this.
yeah, this
Oh my
line,
god.
but
This
I
line gives
don't
me a
like
headache.
king d8. I mean, up to
This
queen
line,
h5, everything was fine, but then king d8 is, I don't think that's a good move.
yeah. It's like this line is giving me a headache, dude. Like, it's so weird. Like, black is voluntarily displacing his king. There has to be something better. Jeez. Oh, the b4 stuff again.
Queen c6 before, and then knight d4, but this time queen d5.
Yeah, I think Vio just
And
wants to string a few wins together at this point. Just, yeah, this is just lost for black.
So,
black's giving up way too many tempi.
so that last
The
game,
queen's been moving like 10 times already.
that last game might prove fatal that Luke didn't finish that off, because if VariantsOnly closes this position, which he likely should, it'll be 10-8.
2-game lead.
It'll be a 2-game lead, and it'll be match point, right? Because first to 10.5.
Oh, right. We're very close
We're
here.
really close here, guys. This has gone the distance. Yeah, we weren't anticipating this fully, but we're not surprised that we're here.
This has been an excellent match, man. This has been an excellent match. Yeah, we'll see if I don't like this opening choice by Luke at all.
I mean, yeah, as I said, up to queen h5, I think the line's fine. I've played it a lot of times as well as white, but the way white starts with knight c3 and then knight f3 is a bit weird. I mean, you probably should start with e4 right away, but okay, let's see past that. But then, yeah, the king d8 move, I don't get why white doesn't play something like maybe e6 or g6. King d8 seems a bit, seems to be a mistake, to be honest.
Oh, he was threatening knight takes e6 check, and then follow bishop check, and then one more check. Takes one.
I just ran through this game as you guys were explaining through some past moves. Yeah, seeing how this one went so wrong so quickly. But who knows? We've seen crazier things.
Yeah, white's definitely for choice here. It'll be a miracle if black can get out of this. Oh, he just gives up the bishop.
Black's only active piece is the queen. The light square bishop is locked in by Black's own pawns. So this doesn't look very promising for Black.
Oh, white would love to have a knight on e4 right now.
Yeah, what needs more pieces?
So what
Or black needs more pieces on the board. Yeah, the sad light square bishop, typically your bad piece, and that is exemplified in this game. Okay, queens are off now.
Oh no.
Now all things are possible.
Now rook g1, I guess. Trying to get the rook to an open file.
This is getting more comfortable for black. I guess the black king is kind of stuck though.
You do have bishop f6 now, and then like what do you do as Black?
Right. You need to play d5 somehow.
Yeah,
Give your
because now
king
bishop
some breathing room.
doesn't bishop f6 just win right away? Bishop f6, what
Yeah,
does Black
I think
play?
that rook g6.
Oh, there's rook g6, right? Okay, I missed that.
Yeah, I missed that too.
Good find. Good find.
Now I'm confused. How does white break through?
h4 will be probably met by h5. If you try to go h4, h5.
Suddenly, I'm liking I think black has some chance of holding this.
Second, the queens came off.
Yeah. How does white infiltrate here? Maybe rook g3 to h3? Try to get around somehow? Not sure. He needs to play h3 here, though, right? a3, I mean.
What
Okay, the
about
bishop.
yeah? What about AB? How do you take back with the bishop with the
I think
pawn?
bishop, right? Pawn is
I would have said so
oh,
too, because if pawn, then rook a8.
yeah. Oh,
Okay,
Don't
so
you have rook a8 and you
rook
can't
oh,
really,
c2.
he
can you
just
go?
he wants to play rook a1.
Yeah, rook a1, rook
Oh yeah.
And
a1,
then
rook a1, rook g2. Oh, but okay, f2 is defended by the bishop, so
but then rook a8, and then yeah, the
Yeah,
bishop is
oh, and
dead.
you can't go king e8. Right.
Yeah.
there
Okay, yeah,
there could be
makes
problems
sense.
here. I got a little confused with the back rank. Yeah, this rook gets over. A2 is a threat. C2 rook C2 is not right there. You're gonna have to play some other funky shenanigans. King E3 or something weird.
Hmm. F6. What's this about? Why not just takes F6?
Yeah, the idea is to go king f7 to get off the back
Oh,
rank and open up the 8th rank for the rook.
it's like such a double-edged position. All the open files, potentially. Oh, he takes it. Okay. Takes the only open file for now. Wow.
And now black's bishop is blocking their own rook because you can't go bishop a6, obviously.
Yeah.
And bishop
Yeah.
7, rook a7. Yeah. Okay,
Oh.
give up the bishop, but
Oh,
you
it's not
lose
even.
because
You
of
can't
rook
even take
a2.
it.
So you can't take, right?
Oh, it's forcing. Yo, this is gonna be a draw.
Oh, imagine if there is a draw. That would benefit VO right now.
Black
Yeah, no,
offers
that would.
draw.
Is this still a draw though? We've seen crazy stuff happen.
Nah,
Okay,
it's a
white
draw. It's a draw.
declines the
There's.
draw, but yeah, I think there's no way around the draw here.
Yeah. Wow, we got a first draw. I mean, I'd
Ooh,
be
giving
happy
up a
with.
check.
I'd be happy for Luke. Honestly, I think he should have lost this game easily after that opening. Like,
He's gonna try to go for it. More active king for white, of course. The finisher says they'll
yeah,
drop. Don't worry. Yeah, yeah. Wait, white
White
resigned?
was.
Because you're gonna
Yo,
come.
what,
What?
bro? What
Was that an
happened? Wait,
was that an accidental resign and not a
was he
yeah
trying to
miss?
draw?
Was that
Maybe
a
him
misclick?
misclick, yeah, because the
Oh,
resign button is next to
controversy.
the draw button.
Chat's blowing up. Look at the chat. Wait,
Oh
what?
my
Are they gonna figure this
god.
out? No. They'll call it a draw.
I don't know.
They'll call it a
I don't know
draw,
if there's a
right?
line. I don't know if there's a line of communication between them like that. I
No,
mean, they
they'll.
paused.
Yeah, VO will probably say I meant to misclick. Imagine if something happens here. Yeah, let's. Oh no, they're playing. They're
Yeah,
playing.
they just
I'm sure Luke. I'm sure Luke will say that's a draw though, right? So if it's 9-9 here, it might not actually be that match score. It might be. We might see something wild here. We're not really sure what's happening anymore. The space time
Yeah, I think
continuum just ripped open.
technically it should be 8.5, 9.5 VO.
Yes, if they agree to that, I don't know. That's a false. It's clearly he's not resigning there. So I think out of respect to everybody's been cool in this tournament, so I'm sure they're treating this as a draw.
So this should be game point, technically.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, if Vio were to win, so are we on? Are we? Yeah, we're on match point, I guess. Yes.
I guess if they I mean if VO wins this and they play another one, I mean, he just needs to draw it.
It's also true.
But I mean, he's getting good positions, man. Insane bracelet.
Bracelet resigning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, VO in the game chat. Is it an actual resign? Is he just gonna eat it? He seems pretty chill about it.
We'll see. I mean, if he wins this one, I don't think then he gets the white pieces again. If he wants to finish it with beyond all doubt.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta chop the knight, right? Oh, I guess
No, I
queen
was
first.
liking Queen H4 first.
Yeah, if you chop the knight, you don't have Queen H4 as a follow-up, so I guess it's better to go Queen H4 first.
Right.
And I don't know, is Knight f6 possible? Knight f6.
Wow, black is equalizing.
Hey, Mermaid Serenade, thank you for the raid. Appreciate all you guys today. Whole bunch of raids lately. I've been doing a barrage of streaming leading up to this, the culmination of the 3-check world championship here on lichess, featured on homepage too. Got 62 viewers. What's up to all you guys? Appreciate all you guys out there. Y'all have been great. This has been some match too. This is just wild stuff. So strap in. Hey.
Okay, now he takes it. Interesting. So what's the idea here? I'd ideally want my knight on f5. Or at least e7.
This seems to have a lot of trouble right now. And white's gonna get a rook to the open d file probably, and to f3 maybe.
Probably just rook d8 necessary here to contest that.
d8, rook f3.
Queen
Seems like
g4.
black's already in some trouble.
Guess he wants queen e2?
But what if rook f3 now?
Right, that's a good move. Yeah, rook f3 is good.
There it is.
Yo, if Yo loses this one, my god.
But then he has white and he can force Armageddon. Then that's the
So
scenario.
I guess we're just calling this 9-9 for now, unless
He didn't
because
seem
I don't know.
he didn't seem to say that it wasn't. I don't know. I guess he's just giving it up as a loss. I'd be devastated. I would be devastated.
Queen f5 is kind of forced here, right?
Yeah, he needs to block that. That's square.
Whoa!
Oh. Knight
wait.
f6. Oh, and now rook d1 is a threat, or queen d1.
Damn, what in the world? Crazy
Okay,
move.
this is what he's seeing. Queen is attacked. Oh, this is a star move of the tournament. Is this gonna...
Yeah, knight f6 is great.
Queen f3? I guess you gotta settle for the trade? Whoa, this is crazy, dude. What? Knight f6 works? Yeah. I mean, threatening the queen and the d1.
Oh, so he goes
Check.
for it. Okay, queens are off.
Yo, what about f5 here? Just go for the kill. This knight
Now
needs
black-
to control f5, dude, somehow.
And black now has the advantage of having the open d file.
This
Because
rook
now
is
the
getting
rook's
kicked
forced
around.
off the g file, and you can go for g6, stopping f5.
Black is holding this. What about g4?
There it is.
You just take.
Okay. This is a big threat here. Had to chop
Yeah,
there.
the d file is great counterplay. Black is definitely doing better here.
Uh-oh.
I would say.
Rook fd8. How quick are you to defend here? Okay, you're defending with the rook. You're defending with
Oh,
the
he's
rook.
gonna trade rooks though. He's just gonna play rook d8.
Oh yeah, and you're not coordinated. So how to stop this?
Yeah, just rook d8. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
king f1, king f1. This holds.
Yo, what about rook d2?
Yep.
Rook 8 d2, and then rook a7, rook h7,
Wait, there
rook
was rook
h7.
f2. But
Oh,
okay, this is mate too.
Oh, this is ugly, bro. This is like some windmill tactic.
both ways. This is the craziest stuff you'll ever see. Oh, he goes back to a6, huh? But there's no way. There's no way to stop it either way. Okay, he holds this down,
Yeah,
but
the king is completely just stripped of all pawn cover.
wow. On to match point here, folks.
Okay, they're
VO
playing. He's playing it out.
in the driver's seat.
It should technically be a win.
Yeah, he took it as a gentleman's. He accidentally hit the resign button instead of taking instead of taking the draw. So I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he wants to complete this without a shadow of a doubt.
The gentleman's special right here. Fantastic match so far. 9-10. VO wins. That's it, folks. But we're hoping for Luke here. We want to see the Armageddon. We need an Armageddon. Come on here, right? Let's get some Armageddons in the chat.
I mean, this is definitely a good position for black. I mean, it's not like somewhat equal. White definitely gave up the first move advantage. Definitely, yeah. I mean, technically, it should be 8.5 to 10.5 right now. So technically, VO should be crowned, but I guess yeah.
They're playing it out. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think if Variants only loses this and has to go to Armageddon, maybe like they'll talk about it. But I think he's just
No.
playing this out for now.
I think yeah. I think this is it. I think they're playing it out.
Because I'd imagine if Luke somehow wins this game and then it goes to Armageddon, like they'll have to talk about it, and then Theo can bring that up.
Well,
There, knight takes d5 instead of f4 or something.
I mean, that's what I would do, bro. If if this has to go to Armageddon, I'd be like, yo, that should be in a draw. Like I should be winning right now. I should have won. But yeah, VariantsOnly is going for a pretty safe structure where he maintains some positional features, but
this is like a 3-check stonewall right here.
Yeah, very hard to crack this block. He just drops the bishop back. Okay, defends the pin. But yeah, this match was just crazy, just bonkers. Man. Yeah, I think Luca's facing a lot of problem with like G5 and B7, B6, bishop B7. Like he couldn't find like a clear refutation. He couldn't. He was basically giving up his opening advantage with the white pieces against the two openings. Like he just could not find consistent idea against them.
Okay, I was liking f5. Yeah, but just one move delayed that whole sequence right there. I was liking highlighting bishop takes knight, bishop takes bishop, but then he took I was thinking f5 right away, but then he just captures the knight first and then f5 coming with tempo. Get a little bit more space. I guess that's clogged up by the bishop. Gonna guard some of these dark squares. White, no dark square bishop to be found, so how else to invade? Can you maybe even sack this f-pawn just for a little bit more activity? This knight's not doing a whole lot. How to improve your pieces from here?
Right. I think keeping the f5 point might be nice though, because it really belongs the bishop. The light square bishop. Maybe just bishop a3 here. Oh, he's swinging the knight around. Okay.
Okay, F pawn is dropping.
Oh,
Sack?
tactics.
Ah, you're picking up the light score bishop after.
Yeah. Oh, but this pawn falls.
Okay.
I guess queen g4. I guess rook takes pawn is being threatened. c6. What about rook h5?
Ooh, rook h5, yeah.
This is like a very non-tree check type game. So I guess just queen g4, h4 ideas.
Where's this
Probably
rook?
could go queen g6 and h6 maybe. Okay, we see f6. Black somehow needs to get the rooks in.
Whoa.
Oh.
Does this work?
Bishop can't be taken due to the pin, of course. However,
yeah.
well, I don't.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
and then rook
to...
h5.
Yeah, and you can't move.
Rook
you can't move to one of these dark squares. Whoa, and what is this? Okay. Yeah, and there was no rook take shenanigans there. Rook takes bishop.
Yeah, Luke has some time compared to VariantsOnly, so definitely can think about it for a second here.
Oh, rook is short on squares. Do you have to take the bishop now? No, there's a check
Oh,
that
it
bails
just
you out.
sacks.
Oh, and this queen is falling off with tempo. Queen d5. Threatening
King h8?
checks.
King h8 must be played.
That's just rook g5.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe rook d5. I don't know if that's stronger because you have access to d7.
This might be busted here, folks.
Yeah, this might be it, because just needs 2 checks. Rook g5.
Yeah, he gets a take.
Oh, that still doesn't work.
E2.
Queen e5 still exists. I just rook g4, drop it back. The last thing you want to do here is lose on time. VariantsOnly.
Black needs to make use of this clock, yep.
He's getting the file. Rook d4. Rook e4, I mean. Just double the rooks. Oh, man.
Use that clock.
Now it's starting to look promising for black again.
Maybe queen c7.
Where'd it go?
But no, queen d4 now.
Rook e1.
Shouldn't that?
Oh, queen d4.
And queen d4.
Oh, rook
threatening
e2.
rook
Oh!
h4. Rook h4.
Yo, rook
Just check right away. There's 2 checks.
Oh, no.
Armageddon! Ah, yes! No, my God! No way! We're keeping Dejori out of bed.
Right, I'm definitely gonna stay for Armageddon. Let's see how long it will last. Maybe they're taking a break, a short break of 5 to 10 minutes.
They'll definitely have to take a break because they just. Oh man, they just played 20 games. They just played 20 whole games.
And they could also use the time to discuss, what happened like 2 games ago. If they want to continue with the current score, or how they gonna.
Yeah, if they call that one game a draw, like VariantsOnly didn't have to play this last game. Like he won, technically.
But I don't think they would play that. Would they play it out? I don't know. Would he have just played the games right away?
Yeah,
So
I mean,
maybe VariantsOnly just accepted the fact that he misclicked and is just gonna continue playing the tournament.
I feel like if he wanted to dispute that, he should have stopped the match there and then just asked Luke like, "Hey, can we like draw that?" Because I think in retrospect, it's like weird saying like, "Hey, that was actually a draw." So they might actually play it out. Oh my god,
Let's
guys!
go! Yes,
This is
yes,
crazy.
yes.
Guys, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Oh, whoa! Hang on. We're getting the rematch.
Or does it continue already?
It's continuing already.
Then I'm gonna stay.
We're locking Dejori in right now. Well, that's a good thing too, because yeah, it's getting late for all of you guys out there in European time, so we got to get everyone to bed. It is Sunday night.
11. Yeah, 11 p.m. right now in Europe.
Yeah, into Monday morning, so not an optimal time for our Indian viewers. They'll catch this on the rebroadcast on YouTube, where it will live in infamy. This is going to be, I mean, this has just outlived last year already times a million. So this has been awesome, guys. It's been a ride.
Yeah, just great games.
Deep breath.
I can't believe like VariantsOnly didn't dispute that, bro. That was a clear draw. Like he just accidentally resigned. It's gonna actually be really sad if Luke ends up winning this somehow.
A new champion. But if Luke wins, then our team wins because Luke is on 3-check club. So 3-check club still has a chance to take this one home. Be quite okay with Luke winning.
All right, going for bishop b7 and yet again, decent position for black. Not the worst. Oh, he didn't castle though. Why didn't he castle? Interesting. So now you can't castle unless you play
Maybe
like.
you can G6, go G6 and
G6.
castle.
But then
Yeah.
bishop h6 though. You're kind of stuck there.
True.
Surprised a bit. He didn't castle. Black didn't castle like after d4. Played b5. Maybe you could play f5.
But then knight G5.
I mean, you could just take en passant and then knight g5, something.
Or knight G5 immediately because you're threatening queen H5. I guess you have G6.
Okay, so
we see
He's
H6.
gonna get rid of the square for white. They were concerned that some piece was gonna jump
Oh,
in.
maybe he
Queen
wants
can
to
move.
do like h6 g5 setup. H6 g5 setup and then.
Well, you can definitely not castle, so
Yeah, he wants to
G5
reroute
Queen
this.
seems like
b8.
an option.
Yeah, he wants to reroute this queen. Okay, a6 now works. Takes, exchange the rooks, drop this pawn, take that an open b file, half open b file. Vio wants this long diagonal here. Big bishop on d5, settled in there. If you can get this queen onto the diagonal. Yeah, and you're just inviting him here.
This is kind of scary. Like, black can't castle. I mean, if white finds a way to break through the position, like...
Okay, he goes for this bishop c4 move. I was just highlighting this on screen.
That's smart.
Exchange here. Take a half open file. Alright. Yeah, you don't want to be initiating this. Even though it looks like you're up a pawn. And in standard chess, being up a pawn, you think, oh, I'll be great here. But in 3-check, an open file can just spell the absolute death. Especially for VariantsOnly. The master of the open file in 3-check himself.
Oh, now you can just trade? But knight e4 is coming, so he plays d5.
Probably takes en passant. Oh, wow, you're creating this threat. Basically forcing g3. Or
okay, now bishop
f4.
Now
F4.
bishop takes bishop castle. Oh, f4 is interesting.
Yeah, I like f4.
I would have preferred g3 in order to have the option to go bishop h6 in case of black castling.
Whoa, what is this? Oh, okay, just a pair of rooks coming off. Okay. I got concerned that there was some trouble.
Black somehow snuck out of this position with a castle king.
Oh.
Oh.
Now black is in
So what,
trouble.
knight? What about knight e7?
What I was thinking as well, just blocking the e pawn.
Yeah. And then queen b7.
You might have to keep your king on g8 as well, because this dark square bishop is going to be teeing up on g7. This rook is already invading 7th
Oh,
rank
you
here.
can't even move the knight. Rook takes g2 is a threat. Rook takes g7. Okay.
Yeah, this knight
Black is
has...
definitely
Maybe
facing some issues.
queen d4 at some point could be a threat. Queen d4 and sacking on g7.
Maybe e5 and then queen d6.
You mean d5?
Sorry, yeah, d5.
Oh, yeah, d5.
Here it is. Queen
Now queen
Oh
d4.
my
g7.
god. Yo, queen
Queen
g7
is
is a big
made in
threat.
3.
How does he defend against this? Oh my god, how does he defend? Yo, I think queen takes rook might be needed.
Yeah, that should be the only move, I guess.
Time situation as well. No, this doesn't work.
No, this still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, match point in Armageddon.
Oh,
My
Luke with the
god.
black pieces. Don't tell me he's gonna go for. Okay, he's playing some standard stuff.
But now
bishop
here you
b5.
really could go before because
You should do
at
bishop.
least
You should do
he's
before.
thinking now.
This is the Chicago line.
But okay.
No.
Wait, he plays bishop b5 again? We saw this earlier. That's
I mean, it's been working here or there. Like he's still getting winning positions, but
That's shot.
Now
But
e5.
But then he got an e5 and that was pleasant.
but then
right? And black-
but then he played d6 like a few games ago. Like d6, blocked in the bishop, and then he won this crazy game.
Whoa, what? You're gonna go
No,
this
we've
way?
definitely seen this before.
Yeah. These ideas are always great. Clamping down on an already bad piece. This light square bishop for black.
Ooh. Guys, we might be here for a while.
Lichess never take me off homepage.
I think I've never been this exhausted analyzing through check. I can barely provide commentary anymore.
And we're just watching too. You got to think of what they're going through right now. This is 3-check agony. I'm sure everybody's going to need a cold shower after this one. You've got these threats.
This is just crazy.
H7. And G6 looks bad. Because of taking and taking back anyway. Yeah, you just have to play King H8, hope for the best. This is looking like Armageddon reset is what this is looking like. Again, this pawn on D6. How do you achieve this against Luke? Yeah, fighting for this E-file. Oh, man. There's going to be big ideas here. Lots of light squares to work with. Okay. I don't like King H1 because of takes take, or King H1, maybe this. Attacking this pawn. Oh. Wait, wasn't this queen
Sorry, I was just in the chat here.
I think that could have been taken.
Okay.
It looked like a hanging queen there. I guess
crazy move. Yeah, I think just queen e4, and then f5, queen e5.
Okay. Had to create some play
Yeah,
for yourself.
so queen e4, but then queen takes h5. Huh.
But can't you? Oh no, sorry. I'm missing something.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah,
go
this
back.
works.
Queen
Yeah.
d8 only move. Wow! Ah! Armageddon
Good
reset.
grief.
Reset. Bracket reset.
Ar-
Standard deal around here. They gotta win 2 in a row, so.
Oh, yo, Dejori, they're going for this.
Oh, now.
Oh,
Hey!
but they're
Okay, now
going
we
for
see the
this
same line
line.
from before.
No, I don't want to
Oh!
see
With the
b3.
queen thing? Ah! Why are they? And they're just blasting it out again.
I
Dude, last time
really
they
don't.
played bishop g4 and then queen takes
And queen takes
g4,
g4, rook
rook
h4, and queen
h5.
takes h4.
Yeah, that's some. Oh my god. Oh, okay, he doesn't do that this time. Yeah, bishop takes g5 is the better move. Yeah. I don't even know how to play the theory here as white or black. Don't even remember. I don't even play this anymore.
So I looked at
But
the
super fun, super interesting.
queen sack line earlier because I looked at all the games from last year, obviously, and yeah, I didn't look extensively into it because I didn't think this would be a line that they would, blast out like a gentleman's agreement. We've seen this several times now. Very fun stuff. I like playing queen for a couple minor pieces. Black obviously has some active play, has some ideas, and yeah, it's playable for both sides, especially in a bullet game. But in a blitz game, yeah, anything could happen as well. 2-second increment is not
Yeah.
always saving you.
I like how white's playing this though. I mean, castling kingside and then just trying to get black on the queen side.
What about a6? Taking far too
Yeah, just
risky.
bury that.
a6, and then knight c4 at some point.
a6, and then you're all solidified on light squares. This is definitely like a thematic idea for 3-check because your king safety is the priority. Maybe even worse than standard. I know obviously king safety is always a priority, but in 3-check, yeah, the king is a very tenuous piece. Needs to be looked after at all times. Yeah, things can go very, very bad very quickly. Something like a rook sliding over here, b7 being weak. These pawns are vulnerable, and this knight having to be defended by a rook. There's got to be something here. Bully this rook around. These pieces are removed. This looks like it's winning for white.
Yeah. What about just bishop back to f4 here? Protect h2. But I guess rook developed to the open file, yeah. Yeah, Dejori, like I think it's just best of 2.
Best of 2, I see.
Yeah. So even if it's a draw, like whoever wins the other one should win.
I see.
No, I don't think it can end on a draw because that happened in. Oh, we're getting some shenanigans here.
I think there was one forum post where this was discussed, but I don't remember. I think it was we agreed on 2 wins, but it seems like most people say it's 1.5.
Yeah, Vu and Aryan played at one point, and they ended the match, and then Pepsi told them to continue because it can't end in a draw. And Vu went for some draw line. They had to play another game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that happened. We've had all sorts of shenanigans here.
I forget that. Yeah, I remember there was a discussion in the forum.
Okay.
Oh, he straight up resigned.
Match point. Will we get a
Variants
bracket
only
reset?
is having. Yeah. Luke just needs to win one game. They're going for this again.
Go bishop. Okay, he
Yo.
gets bishop b5.
Oh,
Okay,
we
but
get
this
something
time
different.
knight d4.
Knight d4.
It's gonna be one of these lines.
I know that in the line where you don't go bishop b5, you can play knight f3 safely here and allow bishop takes f2. But I'm not sure with bishop b5 being played if that's still the case.
Yo, knight takes d6 might be winning.
Oh,
I think this actually is winning. Knight takes d6.
knight takes d6, bishop takes f2,
It's
king
king
f1.
f1.
There it is. You sniped it out. Yeah, the problem is this pawn is obviously pinned. Taking back this way, you're running into queen h5. So we see a little bit of board geometry in action here. These squares are always weak. White wants to tee up on light squares. Black wants to tee up on dark squares. I'll reiterate this till the end of time.
No, guys, this is a must-win for variants only.
Okay, you're getting 2 checks. Then the queens will come off. Or are you getting 3 checks right away? How about bishop takes d7? Bishop takes d7 and then knight takes c7. I think this is over.
Yeah, I'm just trying to...
e7, king e7 doesn't work either. Yeah, bishop takes e7 looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, bishop takes d7, bishop takes d7 is lost, so bishop takes d7, king takes d7.
Yeah, king taking d7, or if the king ends up on e7. Oh no, this pawn is not on d4, so I was thinking there would be a pin right away with bishop g5. No, he plays knight d5. Okay.
I guess several moves win here.
Yeah, like everything is winning.
I think knight g7 would have worked too.
I had a similar situation the other day where it's hard to calculate the bishop moving with check, but it's the queen applying the check, so the knight is going to capture back the queen. That's also with check here. You have to respond to that, and there's going to be 2 follow-up checks, so white is going to win this game, even though it looks like you're in a predicament here. Yeah, you're taking...
Yeah, this is lost. Knight takes c7, and then third check.
Yep.
Yeah, this is actually a common trap I see in the in my knight h6 line. So that's why I knew that.
All right, guys, onto the 3rd bracket reset of Armageddon. Would you have ever thought we would come this far?
12 games, dude. This is crazy.
No, 24 games. 12-12.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Wait.
Dude.
Queen d4? No, he screwed that up.
Oh,
That was a mouse slip.
Oh.
That was a mouse slip.
Yo. This is the fatigue. The fatigue.
This is lost.
Yeah, we've seen queen d5 twice, so don't expect queen d4 to be intentional.
Yeah, I was looking at this earlier. This is one of these must-play lines. Oh my
god.
Is he gonna resign?
He just gave up. He's definitely gonna play it out. Just can't resign at this stage. Too much at stake.
Man.
Yo, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, why is there knight takes f7 on the board?
Like Dancing Rockstar says, okay, so an extra rook. You can still do it. It's all about sacking things and just distracting one side, wasting all their moves. You know, your knight's dancing around over here, and the next thing you know, you're getting all the other sides.
Poems, I'm definitely done after this, bro. I think I've had my fair share of 3 tick today.
Yeah, we'll do an analysis section another time when we're all around. We're all, when we've all had some space from these games. I think that's going to help a lot. It's like in any process, having some space can be the most important thing. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so someone's saying 1.5 is enough? Yeah, I mean, point 0.5 is so rare, though. Honestly, it's just gonna end up being 2 games. Or wins
Interesting.
2.
If this ends on a draw, though, my god, this can't end on a draw. That would feel criminal.
I mean, dude, if VariantsOnly actually loses his title because of the Armageddon, like, in retrospect, he should have won in regular time.
White
Like,
Dancing
that
Rockstars
one game.
is saying rules say win a pair, whatever that means. Yeah, it's Armageddon, and then you have to win from both sides. So it just bracket resets. It immediately goes to match point, and then if you win 2 in a row, it ends. But if it goes 1-1, it just bracket resets. So we are in the 3rd bracket reset of Armageddon.
Yeah, what about Bishop B5 here? I guess, I guess, I guess you just actually just castle and play D4. There's no need to complicate things, right?
Yeah, what were you saying? Bishop B5? What was up with that?
Or sorry, Bishop Bishop G4. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? Where am I?
Yeah, no, but just yeah, castle
Oh.
D4. Bishop,
Dark Square Bishop.
castle Bishop D4.
Dark Square Bishop needs to be addressed here.
So just queen takes? I guess I'd be welcoming exchanges. Yeah, I think queen takes is fine.
Can you take this
This is why I
bishop?
prefer castling first. Yeah, you could, but then you give up a check though. And then knight takes e5, and that might be annoying.
Put the king on f1. Oh, yeah, and then there's a light square bishop around. That would probably be fine for black, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think just queen takes d3 is fine here.
Queen takes d3, queen g2, rook f1, and then knight
Ooh.
e5.
Oh, what about just bishop f3? Or queen f3? Queen f3 threatening queen f7?
Okay.
I guess queen takes queen and then knight e5 follow up is annoying.
Okay, so, yeah, so now knight e...
Oh.
What's
Wait,
this?
Wait.
is this work?
King c7.
Bishop
Or knight takes
C.
f7.
So bishop f4? Wait,
No,
What?
bishop
confused.
f4, there's bishop f4.
Do you
Bishop takes
miscalculate
f4.
this? I mean, he's probably still winning. Oh yeah, bishop takes h6, Dread saying. And then rook d1. Yeah, bishop takes h6 should be
Yeah,
just
covering
winning.
these dark squares. Oh my god.
What a weird sequence, dude.
Okay. Oh, you can't
King
take.
d1.
Oh man, bishop is holding the house together.
Wait, why couldn't you take? Oh, queen
Another
takes
threat
rook.
here.
Oh my god.
What do you do about queen d5?
Oh, he might have miscalculated this. Yo, no way.
This seems to be one for black now.
Whoa!
Okay.
How did he win that? Oh my! He should have castled and then played d4, bro.
Black winning in
I knew it.
Armageddon. Now we're gonna see. We're on match point. Need a forced black win here, guys. This could be it. This could be
Yo,
it.
VariantsOnly? Oh my god.
Oh
Now we're
no!
going for this stuff.
Why are we getting this? This is like +5. There was
No, dude, this is actually pretty tricky for white though.
there was one game in this line last year where Miro played this. Yeah, he didn't play f5 early, which is definitely probably the hardest line to fight against. But yeah, there's something like this. You go back. I looked at this earlier. This is just all much better for white. Yeah, you can just steamroll through the center.
Because eventually you just play bishop d3, and then if black castles, you go for g4, and then it's like completely winning. But he goes for d5? Yo, Luke definitely shouldn't have dropped that game. I mean, he was up a freaking rook. He should have just traded down.
Oh man.
That must have hurt for him.
Oh man.
So now it's a must-win for for Luke. So I'm assuming a draw doesn't. Draw should win for VariantsOnly.
Yeah, there's some word that draw would win, yeah. But we're not quite sure, I guess.
I mean, it makes sense.
Could happen, too. Especially with white.
Oh, he's going for d6. This poor light squared bishop.
Yeah. VariantsOnly says, I'm not going to let you use your queenside pieces in any of these remaining games. Such a critical idea that Stockfish will find of just marching these two center pawns right down the middle. You play this, attack here. Just B takes C.
Bishop g5. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna take another swindle from black. Oh. What about bishop takes knight?
Yeah, you have the intermezzo. If bishop takes g7 as a threat.
Right. Bishop takes h6.
On the other hand, I mean, you do open up the g file. However, the white light square bishop controls g8, so there's no rook g8 for
Oh no,
black.
you still can't. You can't take g takes h6. The queen's pinning the pawn.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I completely missed
Yeah.
that. So you have to go queen takes h6. Okay.
Right.
Black is uncomfortable. This is... Oh! What are we
Rook
seeing
takes.
here? Rook d6?
Oh,
Removing the
queen
defender.
takes g7.
Queen takes g7. King takes. Bishop takes h6 is game time. Yeah, these bishops are going to get it done. Square does not need to be protected.
No,
Wait,
but there's
is it?
king
Is it
takes h6.
I'm
Then
not sure. Is it?
there's king takes h6, and
Oh.
where's the third check?
Yeah, king takes.
You'd have to play
Knight
g4
h4.
or h4.
Dread saying knight
Oh, knight
h4.
h4.
What?
Jerry Chess Network has dropped into the chat saying Rook d6 looks strong. Hello, Jerry. How are you?
Hey,
Good to see you.
Network, what's up? Oh my
And
god.
that's it.
That's it.
That's it, folks. VariantsOnly is going to hold the title.
Wow. He deserved it though. He should have won in regulation.
After yeah, we had some. There was a weird accidental resign instead of a draw agreement, and then VariantsOnly just played it out like a champ. And then, yeah, it felt right that he won this. He was just playing out of his mind. They just played 26 full 3+2 games, 3 complete Armageddons. I think everybody here
How long was
is
this
pooped.
match, dude?
Yeah, we started at 3 p.m. It's now 5:41. So nearly a 3-hour match. VariantsOnly
Jeez.
says, thanks, what a match.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah,
That was
thanks.
absolutely nuts.
Thanks to these guys.
Congrats.
Congrats to Variants, yeah. And to Luke for being the runner-up this year and putting on such a fantastic match, both of these guys. Thanks to lichess for hosting. I'm not often on homepage on lichess. Major props to lichess, yeah. You can join our team. Couple great guest hosts here, speaking of the team, segueing into thanking Dejori and Ukrainian Bishops exclamation guests who put on a great show. We'll let these guys take off in a bit. Yeah, guys, round of applause for my guest host today. They killed it. You guys killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having us.